Area Busian for me, Mamunyana, good afternoon. Emma Mwakwa de Bami Minty so. I am 100.9 FM. Ye Chagu live at Worship House, Abeka Junction. Ye Chagu live on Facebook and YouTube. Production crew Ayakra Dujo Damia Dumagjero Saji my friend man Anaya Safo. Wona ewie wo mu bomi chidom pampe. Yen WhatsApp line here 0503721744 0503721744. Your comments and your messages are welcome. Yadi asede ni kabia Emma Kunu Ghana Limited for Wanda Roma and ewie wo mu boy chidom ne di dwumede abesomo. Kunu for wo nro anwaso a ebeboa ma wapomde ho nsem SCP esita. Etiminu ya yade bia etiti wo bia kwakoma to ye mesanse kunu for wo mo aba amount. Araba bazin pills de ema na senior politicians ne kase oba na no apomudi mu nso no kunu for some control say araba bazin pills ye ma na kunu for sa de hunchu capsules aba eno ye memma who urinal disorders bia e be clear fi hono mo amount. Mr. Q memma mo low libido anasa wo premature ejaculation ebeboa wo ye pa ken tablet ye dro sonko eno so ye de quantia high blood pressure kunu for wo enro no obo modern se wo benya onsa beka wo mo akọ Islegona Champion Junction hono mo ena wo mo ewo 0244139176 0244139176 and 0204139176 0204139176. Ye chat so 0274139176 ofra wombeje so na enuro no omama obi ato ba bi eto nro bi anso okwa obenya bi ebusia for me ka wo se ne ya wada me boso me to so en kono ye nyina ye kai May 9th Ghana ye ntam kase ba ko May 9th 2001 ati azie ato yire ncham kase a eto o manyi richi kase bo manya sam ketwa eso ni nyina mu no ye famu aba ye de eto na mo akoye nim na ye Ghana for na ya at least ye timi sua bibi free ato yire ncham mu de June 3rd disaster and also so by when him say a drum rebi e woni power brabo ma ya na e de ma wo say enema bi a wa fam no ubegya ma ka kire no apema ko wanim wonim sa yes ya na it takes strength and courage to put the past behind you as I'm no crapa na make a kire no me say yeah sometimes difficult to put the past behind you. So what I say, yeah, na but it takes strength, it takes courage. Hey, anyway, so I got courage. It takes courage. Now what me I put to the past behind you. Tie, and ya catchera wo ho say, sorry na catchera wo ho say, me men no enchira me bobire. I will not let that define me. I will not let my past define who I am or who I want to be in future. And to say, push forward, and create the life that you truly deserve, and not focus on the bad things that life handed over to you in the past. But what I say, sir. Etibuni nyina kwachi jan ho ma wuremfi nepem kowanim what is here we ye kitwa bi na mefa kwan so asan we hye emma nyina happy Mother's Day eme ya semini mage onti ase am wishing a glorious one pa every Mother's Day bia me was special something am de mano ni so you be a kitwa be at the many biara. She appreciates it so much. Yes. Me not no. Eti baby obia me wishing a happy Mother's Day in advance. Me don ye pa ye nyina ye dono. Now happy Mother's Day in advance and call Emma Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajimai, NDC Vice Presidential Candidate in the Republic of Ghana. Yes, MAAME Professor Jane Nana Opokwa Jumai. Ye mano a glorious happy Mother's Day in advance. Madam Joyce Bawa Muktari. Onoso ye wish no happy Mother's Day in advance. Mrs. Akosua Frema Ose Pare Menaba Kope Chief of Staff. Onoso so ye mano a glorious Mother's Day in advance. Honorable Irene Na Toshi Ado Latte. Onoso ye wish no a glorious one pa happy Mother's Day in advance. Her Excellency Rebecca Akufo Addo. Ye wish you a glorious happy Mother's Day. Her Excellency Samira Baumia. Her Excellency Lordina Mahama. Her Excellency Matilda Emisa Arthur. Her Excellency Nadu Mills. Hey! I see you ref in the crowd. Former President J.E. Mills. The wife, no? She there. Auntie Nadu, mommy, you will show happy Mother's Day in advance. Afei, all female members of parliament, you know, me wish you happy Mother's Day. Sonko kra, sonko, ena me wish you all female members of parliament, me wish you happy Mother's Day. Ena MPs no male MPs no moyerenom. Wives of male MPs in Ghana, we wish you happy Mother's Day. Afemia kasami diem Honorable Howard Kumsen. Also so ye mau happy Mother's Day in advance. Afe Mrs. Agnes Oseboa Antiagi ye mau happy Mother's Day in advance. Ma Charity ma Gina anti ya prepare mekuji this classic afi emma mo frame show isu nyina emma mo ba me show isu oba ba ko pe e na eba ha sei amada ku ai me we show happy Mother's Day any oba bia wotime ni bia me we shemo happy Mother's Day e wo kwan so kokra so afi Auntie Marian may we show happy Mother's Day. Honorable Boachi Ejakon, a wife, Mrs. Ejakon, and Mrs. Boachi Ejakon. May we show happy Mother's Day in advance. Afei, the Samaritan, Dr. Christopher Ampedu, Mrs. Ampedu, may we show happy Mother's Day. Soronkokra. Afei, when BMO, Nana Ajenim Boatin, yere, Nana Jenim Boatin wife. Onsuma. You will show happy Mother's Day. Sronkokra. Why be mo fani din emra. Why be ofani din emra. Ono so you wish mani nyina. And na any day na o. Any day na nti uma metiase. Uma me wo ho a. Hold her in high esteem. Be proud of her. Because only why there is nothing you can do to bring her back. And then my best oh ye man no ye ni neighbor or tiasi Assyria tona no I Assyria etona no I was for needs 100.9 and that was so egua otie no medin ede MAAME BIAMAH me na medi dwumadi ho chia me efri sabre ko se no 9 ebebo me sorry pepepa na ulama kan so ne na pamfo omo aba betena se na o magije tata de akofie and that dear me baba yes serious kanawu me be yes serious kanawu ntimisrawo you assume ne tie me wa ha sei pa na Ghana wa ho akua Ghana na yehu ne sa no wa ho Ghana no seminu mienu yansesan yensuban ne anye ne etene ne ese ne fata wa ho ne ade sei ya ne ade kode a ene yenka hunu se yensa besi fom da chi bie ni akiri kura yensa ebesi fom tie in the year 2009 minim kura na me kan say former American President Barack Obama Ghana has a visit Obesra Ghana that time na Professor J.E. Mills and na president ewo Ghana na papa ba ye no ho asamba ko na dana no pa ne tag ne ho a ene wo yes we can na chese ane ye betimi aye ane ye betimi aye. Since 2009 up to 2024, how many years now? Okay, boa enofa. Now, yes, we can statement and answer mantra na edano so wa de ba ha ebe gentre hani adini nyina si nchen papa no kasa ye mo ne o man ne kasa no o making some categorical statement be say yem build strong institutions. Yem build strong institutions. O dey say me boa ye be telephone lines to mu a no aka chem say me boa. Yem build strong institutions. Institutions in one na be build. Nipa na be build. Nipa and a be build. Because onim say si etimi build this strong institutions no e memra na hyehyeye eye adwuma pepepesa na se ne fata. Obi nsori a instead so obedru adwumam 8 o'clock no obedru adwumam 11. Ebo 4 na opentem abafie. Si ye hwese ye be build strong institutions na. Ye build strong institution na obi enkwaje contract open the sika edi aye contract execute contract no na obi hold this sika no teso say me 10% wom anfa ma me a me release sika na ma. See ye build strong institution na because obi yes straight away ye betimi a charge for court. Na court so say ya build strong institution na mra ne bibia de na kom eye adwuma pepepepe no na je say nipa no asotwe se fata na ye de ama no me ka ba besi de benso ye hwe maame Cecilia Benada pa ne nsem ya eba ye special prosecutor etu hu anamon or the court no ya bona besen afa de yoko abem attorney general so abem ma ade no aye say wonwonan. Where do we go from here? Etu we be kwa kosisen edie na de ekoso among Yoko office of the special prosecutor and then attorney general office no edie pa ne kire yen efa building strong institutions. Si ayi ye ho adanko dada dwi say ya sa strong institutions na ye pese ye build no anya bia ye betumi aduru ho ana. Strong institutions so no one ade ba ko ne say ye building ye they are fighting against corruption ewi krono julo. Ye building strong institutions near they are fighting corruption. Enei obinya ni sika obeda ko question say how did you acquire your wealth? How did you acquire your money? Whether go bisa no ebi na akoso edidi na ka kire yen 0302243540 the be a blame game and away na ye and away na ye and away. And how are we going to allow our institutions to work? Ghana and for corruption ya kind of brofunti aye de ewi pronuin adamudie gie yebetimi ajai yebetimi akwatia me ni enda so who want that so dia asa me ni enda so. I'm telling you the way things are going me ni enda so 0302243540. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Alaji one.
No, me do papa here, pa.
Oh, my own sweetheart, my one and only.
Oh, Debia, me too, and it's an ameniaji.
But that's it. Oh, Debbie, Alaji go rap my bewaja me pacho, Debbie, Alaji risky.
Telling I can get
Debbie, a risky pacho. Tina hey ya mame, why? Yanko,
you mati, Yamenko.
Amen.
Monsieur, we are waka, Mama, me will ye pa. Won't there be a custom missing or minor dear? Or minor year, a woman, Yangina, a Yangina, and yet, you know, so man, Pegini, and I said the baby, and a Dabia fire into a monster, almost yet your man of Maya. Ya, Cata, Yasuna, bang. BIAMAH no Cata Sesiano. 10% community. Share voter register, voter card, Akwala 16 years. obi ni self interest nti wakotam obi ba akogina register no se aba akwala be kwakoto aba ma no na ono wanya de ohwe na wa say akwala no daki anya bi na Obama kano miti mani agani ma wo assemblyman po a omo ni na ma fa nkwala 15-16 years a register omo se ye beto Obama omo enti we ye di piaka managi so enti yes say yesuban mayam problem to omampenyine alate division ya nkata ya gugu ya kuma me wari semu se when I didn't bet na kunya no so na e be dia no kra o my Ghana be kwaso yie woni nyam ya adwuma
That's Sippy Alaji Medasi. Hello, good afternoon. Ebacho di ni baby afrefi.
Me de kofi me frefre no wa.
Bacho yitio.
Yo, me ni aba ma me kai o ayi kakra. Oman mu ha nkasa no. Ye nheda ye nchiri kro no. Ye nchiri kro no, ye ntan kro no. Ye chiri kro no wa bra ema yafa. Wa bra enye na ye di ye e wo kro no na e koso no. Eno ntiri me ka se ye corruption na kwye se eni se ade de enye etomra eto suban pa na enso ema yafa ho de ehu ni se ye corruption na se nya hyaase na eba yafa de a ho de enye corruption me be ka se be me ka enye ni papi de na enso mi gusoka koko a ye nya so mfa so Ghana ha ye nya so mfa so a ye gina ye tie koko na efiri hin ese tete kwashi ena small ge owi a baby owo ena ode baaye omamu ni nyina sanse ye nya so fa so nti ye hu ni se eye kro no ye hu ni sa oka ye heroes ho sa na yakoye nti ye busuam obi firi no ko baabi no ko bokro no ba aha ono ne enho ahwa no ono ne ontra pruti ono ne enya na busua pani ono ne ensi ne hene nti ade nyina akode bu ni fa no values edie na ehia ye die pa na ekura mu sa ade we di obi ya se ni pay ni mu nyam eno ni se nipa ni wo sika ana se nipa no otimi abobra pa bi ya hwe ho ni ye di ade eka nyina eye kwa
Medasi mo. Hello, good afternoon. Hey, wadaro majina hiyo no ahoma ni mu ye twitwitwi. Eja ni moni.
Amia.
Wanso no ahoma mba twitwitwi. Na ma han.
Me so
Yanko yanim.
Adwuma me mo adwuma na wie.
Medasi.
Ya asame awoken. Me nya kwase to be twa na eka. Because me pay police in yaji more than 60 million. And ya family makia. E dey ndem tie sika no. Tell me me wure mu amba wa me metemeka. What do you say? And it's on the spot. And it's a young child in a pass of the year. And me a child near my internet be a two together. Because the passport is a walk on out with your passport. I know this would be two and then I assign every amount. One of the young party corruption almost in a year. Let it be very tragic. And the simple process are not able to a year. Because this is a prayer to corruption. When they actually, I don't know about what you made a mention and make your scalp. Ampany Ampa, Yadikadi, Wampa, so we are got your 3 million Yamano, and I'm a boy. And you can't get an idea when I don't want to know what I'm going to know, but on some punch. Want to be calm. And you make a collection got in and watch them coming about them for then you are a bit make you as a near to Mammy,
Medas say hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my sister. How are you?
I'm good. Yourself? Your name and where you're calling from?
Fine. My name is Papa Bisu.
Okay. Yeah,
calling from Accra. Charlie, the fact of the matter is that in this country, you government are so corrupt like MPP government. led by Nanado. Very corrupt. And to the fact that we're corrupting all the sectors of the economy, all just to stay good with his cronies. This man and his cronies has to be voted out of power come 2024 general election. All the heroines, I can say, OSP, Yoko, and what do you call it? Attorney General. Look at what is happening. Playing games with us. Playing football with us. And and allowing Nanado to be doing all this. I don't know how to even put it. Maybe I'm insulting the man. And he's keeping us online or keeping us in line to vote for Baumia so that it can be detected to him. When he's no longer the president, no way. Look, to be frank, Ghanaians, and I'm appealing to the stronghold of MPP, the Ashanti region, the Ashantis. They need to sit up. The MPP we are seeing today, it is not the real MPP. They are mafias taking over the party and, deceiving others to believe that this MPP, no way. Please, Ghanaians, let's vote them out. Let's just vote them out. SML deal, Ejapa, $12 million. Mackenzie, $12 million. Mackenzie were paid $18.5 million judgment debt. We are seeing all these things. A haircut for pension bondholders. They cannot. Pension bondholders that need money at their old age feed themselves. They can no longer even access to their money. And people are praising this government. You people should sit up. Have a good day, my sister.
Thank you. Good day too. Hello. Good afternoon. Hello. Hey, no talk. You know, go talk. Hello. Good afternoon. Orobo maha yanko. Amen. Said your tea ni bi afana sa.
Go, and I'm watching Mikoko you. I said, Midrua, all the time was on. And I'm so about me too kind to do that. My minis can be real number set through. I said, go back to natural. I said, on natural mammy. I will be all the time was on my Mimuramuno, on an natural mammy. Or we had a man at 20 Ghana. Oh, and the question is about Pia, Colebu, Oko, Yari. Oh, the Yazit Oh, the nurse, my nurse, and by your photopia time. After bra. Way and bra, measure fan. Oh, and the question, I do create, mammy. Yeah,
Eraden Council. Hello. Good afternoon. Maybe I told you baby Afrefi. Yo, Francis, it's you. Amen. Amen.
no BIAMAH man no NDC betena obe defend the party MPP so betena ono so be defend the party nti o man ba bi o se ye de no korreto no korre npa yintimi mfanto mami sese ne akwala wi school akope nurse adwuma tisi otuo 150 million asane yafa no mami tenanse obi be ko police asisi otuo 100 million asane yafa nti owura ma office de no baba be nti na se o man na yetim no bi ni visi bia atese ye de yefunu nam yenwene da achen ba brofo so ntesa nti o hwese de o man ni si ko na wo ka kire yen se Obama ba na Bush ba ha obaka asemi kire yen se yembre de strong institution na aye no kore patimpanifo ne di yanim no mo akra so ma ho kwan e ko hwe sisi da pa de na president akra ne dada akra ne se o ko bi di bem nti president so akasa so a e de na prosecutor bit my afa ho ontumi nye bibi amfa because o kaka o mampani ne ma wotumi na ya de bi anka o be petumi na sanko sanketi mamufo ne sa de sa tumi ni mawa anka o ntumi nye sa but o mampani na ne pa onti no ka to ze hi ade a wo ye na be kwa gansi mi o sa wo de to onti no kro ni ntumi mpi se de ekosu o court se de ekosu yimam nti o man de maami ye wa asem bo ne kwa nkasa because ye ankasa tina kunye politician for no maami o ka ho mesumi ka ho ye kolob tankasa ade no bitumi kokoto banje porto ba ko 200 se fufu o se 10 cedi ni obitumi koto ebro ba ko to no 3.5 banku no se 3 cedi ni nti o man ben ye chichiri nti maami o man de ba bi esi ko no de me de menyindi nka me de nka one day nyame mfre ye nyina na nka nkura na eba 5 years non ko mon sha asem because edidi etrim collection edidi etrim mama de se ye ya ho hwe nye yi o minya wa mebu wusu nyame amebu nti maami se de o man si ko no de ye mompaye na se ya mompaye ma se ya gina nsade a ene o man no de be ya na be ye maami me pa cha kama se mba ko hu atimoto overhead no a o maye no hello
Mayetie wo
almost say drain no maami drain na sha say 5 years ni my the whole report to cry the brain ni tefen brebi drain ni na sha say into who is in charge for the whole fast what say we fit kantaka on now over wa ko for atmosphere for them maami ko say drain ni na sha say into mpanifo no na fa ho mpanifo nto bi ehu ye drain ya ye betima ye ni na ye 20 years ye wie na me credit kakra na meto ya baba ba je me tax ya kwa kwato into mpanifo no maami eniama ha so yamon pai nami shiro
hello good afternoon
Good afternoon. I'm there.
but you didn't maybe afraid
From Kolau, because I think I'll
yo
I'm from Madison to and about show. What is to Orange Park in so turn at here, Mr. Odeman, who can't no crown, who you say, Mamma Mia. In so to be no Kuniba. Oh, Orange Park.
o see are you Rollins Park
Orange Park.
and then pacho are KM and bidan KM AMA tax force muna yema sede mo me ho na mo nya de ni yie se mo bebu no ana se mo betene no a ma betene no
I want to live before from car.
Mama ntwe me mu nto bi so ansa na mo ho kwan
Masama me kan no me kan de ba o me na o ba hwema meeting ya drive na wanye fi ni do ba hwema
me da se
ka de no mo hwe o nyama no ai
me da se pi etu we de mesre ye friend say Accra Metropolitan Assembly Gilbert ono nkrofo Honorable Elizabeth Saki acho o tax force no yesi Rollins Park friends billboard bi achia ahwe ye gobuto nipa so nipa bewu mama maye ntwen ma moja nhwe hu ansa na ya set up aye the right thing it mo mien shase 0302243540 hello good afternoon
Afternoon, Lady James.
hey so mama back up happy Mother's Day in advance to you
Oh, the same to you, Lady James.
Yanka
Lady James, I am not a corruption. The Grenadian politicians and corrupt. Yanka, I'm sure you 50, many a percent. So because my dear now, no need you also try my member. Chairman, I'm not say, it's another who do of you, or the man in the city, or the probably 15 Ghana city. No corruption. It is a politicians in the end, you can't so you will see you cry and say around and Yes, then I need to cut as a sending for us. So we come a jack of paddles where the people be banned and I mean, pass no media mom. Corruption. I don't know when you put in a say, well, one person or I just so many people know you be BIAMAH. One person crime rammers of 50 hours. It's taking I ever say, me out what I am penny for no to me. I come almost so much. If so, my gun as any man for ma and the papa any year deal with the BP or my. I'm on my gun and nothing in my person. That the end is me, my man, and I happy Mother's Day in advance.
A man, you know, that's it. Of MAAME back up. Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Oh, on your opinion, I'm Pacho, what to say?
Yamia Daromo now, so
Restart drum ya when you yanko.
Mr. Drew Debina program, Nickel program, pass. Obi bana or divert here. Already by na do ye corrupt or yes. Any chrome hana bambi buyer, koto boss. Edi photo bobo. Edi 3 point something. Ye will chrome have bam and chrome abres. What is a bambi abam and confirm? F12 of Bokinada. Ya can't say Mubana na do a yes, ba umiad. One can't say Nedahol. Miniaba, a brochira ye na, a yamra yezma. Abaye twam wo mu edisika enfia nwotwe ni ayede binum kokoto onu tumi gina ho kase onpa judge odi nase mumu abreso trabuna onim ni judge no kura wo be hu ba bi o se omanya ya timan obi onu wabo aban no kro no tumi kase onpa judge na MPP mpanimfo ya de banye mu what did that se obi onu wabo kro no a ya de na kokoto tumi kase me mpa judge we na muti ho na mo se na muti ho na mo se mini ababiama uka atorenchem na danafo ye mu bebre adwen wo fom na no asiama Lebanon tanka tank na apai na petrol gu fom na behwe ni pe gu so se nipa ni di adwen no se nsuo na wo mu o de ho a won ti ase nti wonim se ejeto mu a wo be se na misra NCC for se womu nye sa campaign na tesi Ghana hado tanka ko hwiase na nipa si sa petrol emri bi Nigeria bi o ti bi so mentini anhwe ekromu ni na ahye nti Ghana fo a petrol tanka to fo mu na mu di mrika ko si sa petrol mu ntie mi bibia tumisi nti e ba mu ntwe mu ho mfiri ho ni aba ho ni yam nya adwuma
Medase onuapenye medase pe. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, MAAME BIAMAH.
Me pacho dini baby afrefi.
Me pacho me did Misak Asante. Sekase free amasaman.
Yo, it's you.
The can me tia said them afene. Empia oba amasaman. Am pacho MAAME BIAMAH asemu na mo kan e corruption ne dia. Se yesi ye ka ho asemu a anka ye kan wi. Chance you say amemo ya ekosui. Before say adie bi besi ya baka se agency bi kwa mehwehwe mu no na do edika kra no o man panisu de bibi se si no edika kape uye den enkosi aga ana ye to leti no aso obi hu so ka na asem ya ka ni ade ene nam tenten eni ti corruption ni de you tell me ena no asem na bebeka that's ya ka ya bre na MAAME BIAMAH me dia ma samba ko amesa kan se na se yesi na nado ese yenhwe ni anto aba mfa ma JM chance ni legacy oba obese no na say legacy na mi bisa na nado se na anene bia ono o legacy papa bia ese se obi ba ni obeto aso a beboa omaya na o san se ibi MPP party ya papa yi ba it's so one that done me. I don't know about my say, MPP person, and say, they say, Bonsampo, so the MPP party to turn one of Bonsambo. Now Bonsambo go to say, I dare now the MPP party to know. Nana Kufado, Nima, why? And after they say, I said, you won't find him for NS, you know. Charlie gets, you know, I'm not his SNC, the president, John Mahama, Omana Twassana. Ana the corruption no enu pikache no ese ni legacy bien wa president mama baba to aso sa na tie de ene ke to abakona fama no Sasa na no dem anema ikosu na yani ne ho enunti wonya akasa nye atie na ya adwene say 24-hour economy. That is a game changer. And when the bubua or mine, na no so ye je akoto aba na ma emebru aye bra ye nya adwuma nye no ye na bia ye the family and friends amamu awebu no ana yen ye begina so say enunti yan to aba mama hama za wa ama
that's it. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Acho dini baby afrefi.
Steven. Hello.
Acho dini baby afrefi. It's on
Papa.
kapa. Okay, Uncle Steve.
Yo, me pa cho. Bibi papa bia ni wa mahama beti ndi abro ma Ghana. Mahama no bedi Ghana konyanda. Ya da sumu sanfie na. O se mu amuntu bintra Ghana no. Muntu kotra enkotra mbotina. Ndi mahama no Ghana fo muntie no oyo dada fo.
Me da say enye no ho asem na wie ye ka. Oh. We divert course so hey. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. BIAMAH AKWAFO.
Hey, as a Talankash.
Nyankopon shaw.
So young boy.
Omo ani so ade hunu no.
And one make those who are playing diversionary tactics. When one make ho. Yango.
More piafo. Me say na mpade man. Na me sama o ya consolation. Na masenya mpade ama onabo Abubakar Sadiq Boniface ani yenia baako onabo osenya ko Canada. Ohima wo hwa asema wo de tu dwa ya ye ba ya sese ama Ghana corruption at anasa tu atwa awo man mu because abdafo aye ama na ye ta yaman stusi ni wake Shawakina se ebwa Ghana be fan into my penfra. And ya no kasha Togo omuye Freeport. And nuna ye pese ye beye bi ma Ghana emma ebi enim fidi duma ani ade ton. Emma Ghana fan into my penfra. Intina de bia na kan ma kesi se honorable Tifalan Kwajo Chairman butterfly movement. Young fan the pa one muno young put twaba man one message and she said up and down and pan into my penfra and not penina said you are shapa on to so penina or shaba on to me so no penny said you are customer on to me so no your call and you're not all your true for me and Tina met Ghana for limited registration I have registered and Mredunia Kwako Twaba. Honorable Tifalan Kwajo Chairman, movement of change. We NDC ni, we MPP ni. Now what the I want to see a papa na corruption and shower kuma muma. We CPP ni. Onona Honorable Tifalan Kwajo Chairman no by and not administration now. And the vice president. I'm not just my ending. I just Abu Akwas. I drop for poor prices. Abu Akwasra. Yes. Ahuti aba o man Ghana ebi so mu wa pompo na ebi no mu maduragu enti ma stra Ghana for Tifalan Kwajo Chairman yamfa ne mla na ne pa wa bo man nyuma epeja na Ghana fa ne so ma pefra na Ghana nkoyie me da se woni na me nya adwuma
Benso me da se hello good afternoon hello good afternoon
Pastor Mama BIAMAH na pomze.
Yesu adumo. Kwame ni. Yanko.
Kwame MPP me kasa free station.
Yanko.
Na maame a omo kan se enkapo court. Emu na ten special prosecutor de we no. But we go yeska. Maame obi anu se wa wunimu maame no. We business woman. We see adan ton. Obi a osi dan to na ko $1 million o ni fi a o ya kronfo obi a otimi kra mo fra brochi de beton na ko $1 million o ni fi a ya kronfo uko afili so fo su kwache ye ko $3 million ne ka mu a wono ade ko police station say o ko ne ka washing days obi awia no ano so yanya ne dan Mon shan this for my back plan why I do a hospital, maybe I port why I jelly or my children or my acron for. The people, you know, your friends, Ibrahim Adams, or come 2 years. NDC regime and Okoba Corona, Cheno, Yadenipo, Fred Abana, Asibi, honestly, 10 plus years. Eugene Bafubani, honestly, William Matthew Tata, honestly, 6 years. Allow Salifu, Amina, honestly, 5 years. Muntia NDC for Mabo Corona, Court, and Jerry Wama, we say so, your friends Frank, Abuaje Mensa. Venture capital, NDC regime, and also Tabre Musican were poor order. Manuel Azim, or no sooner a man Sicasa on what it's a macan to four, or no years cabo, or no 5 years. Daniel Buku, or no 18.5 million cities, or no so Sican were poor, or so deba. Daniel Afribo, Aflabo, our no so slate, NDC Brasso, $75 million. Ono so all the choir here ono so ya che no ojina court wa ye di na FMC atuasian ono so NDC bra so 600 million cedis ono ma mu chebi ono so ya jeli no Dr. Puli ono so $90 million asame to ono so ojina court CC
say hello, good afternoon.
Hello, BIAMAH.
Papa, good afternoon.
Fire Gada 1.
Yeah, next time.
Oh, Bonibi and Nimakwamo, Yago body of the system and I'm for Neble.
1D1 FNE.
1D1 for Mamagada.
Okay, young quiet.
You make young official. A year of a tampa, a fear as we. With Yana Papa for Modi Bombo. I do command no. Yet did not have Bremo. Mamagada. Share. That's Ghana. NDC. Tawon some propaganda na John Mojiano. Ojanwa on Tiasia. Sir, Makaya, NDC Panibi. I don't know. Maybe I didn't ask me this. I'm going to scout and pass it. I'm going to scout and pass it. Ecosystem. The master. Mammy Sicilia. Japan abo Japan. Abandi an kase nisika yira o. Abandi an kase nisika yira. Ono na nisika eguni demu. Nna ani boys akọ wies no. Ono mu odo ono an kase sim no odo akọ. Court wo ya ma na onya. Yo ko se de do mu amodi asam no ba no. Mo fa evidence mbra. Mo tunu fa evidence ko. Eki yo ko no dia no mo ye. Dia no mo ye. No, my mamma or your what could you have Beska? Abandon of Kazenskaira. Master Ghana for NDC. And you cross on share NDC propaganda known to you. Obaka said, Kufo, a black for what? Obesity Jubilee House. NDC catch the yes. I would almost bar, only by Yan and Coco and Coco Group. Ebra Nanado, cast obedience education. Almost a year 419. Think education ye. I feel the former president, most educational by educational bar. Obey ye now the private school account. No, I don't hear now. You told me yet. Obia, I said, don't know any. That's a graph. Who said Ghana, ye, and your father will to me yet. No, Bia, who now be ye. Master Gadafter. Almost 5 Belgiano and Madame Tabaumia. None another to my power. Why, she education. Planting for food and dog. One partner. Yeah, fashion now down so. And yes, I'm now what's Obama. Don't down the mama dear. And don't tell you or your gun flu or no about your bad side daddy. Because yes, Oba says not so Oba says Ojama.
Medasipi. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, ma'am. But I go.
Yeah, Eja.
But Ben Oyaka.
Yo, Ben Yanko.
Medasi. Mommy, who can corrupt you one them? Nedia, Mibende, Matiasi. And you be an exit, Takatanate, a Yabokata. Puka for one. You be a Betiasi, not the Broko Betiasi, not the Betiasi. Indeed, one kind of phone, you be a year. Now, Corona, yet can want them, Coron, every day you do. Corona Pese, in those. I get you, and I get fertilizer grass. And kill you. Yes, I see that for no waterman, and then Nana Bukaze, or Bob with you, tap for nothing. Now, if your money, because your mother, mother, to stay with you. Nothing, stand up with you for your man, with my fire. No, yeah. You don't show me a view. Remember when you desire, or the will end it before I will make it out, or make it wrong. You, and then your pet, and your pet. Mamma, I can't you. I thought it's be your father for any more money. And it is that time you did it in you, your movies are, or your father for. I say you offer movia. Now, Mamma, go back you, meaning that father for all of the job. That. Oh, you wait to go among you, be a feeling every time. You and your money nothing, you wouldn't cornea for a man, and will not be getting. I should wait to say, because your brother your brother will be a grandma, because you with the way you got any cat. I will be suspect, a better, okay, you need nothing going here, or better that. Now, we were very so Colombo to answer the Canada, Colombo the Yaka, no, and more. Neither was the Salon and was Anna, Afiapa, no, you have to be you are funny ready. Yamu Mama or Magana.
That's it. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Memon and Yabana. What to say?
Yes, Wadumo, and I'm Pacho, won't swear.
I don't want sorry, Benny, call Bukuru this year.
Oh, Bukuru, what is saying?
Israel Daroma, they say a dear friend in foot through the Nanado Daroma, you won't be.
Then I may say,
which me show at a dear fight and Nancy Jose Cratch in Imapa.
Young Quay.
It became a boa basso. Now we didn't come best through, meaning so between a year. Bible cross or think of forcing the beer or memory. Sometimes, central for the topic be the two jar a year or mining in our yard dear. Na, ye mubia politics asha ye mano. Ye ban ye bear against ye bear. Danny program na, mammy, wait dear, and then dear with their child. Found 90 ho. Some now the two jar. Any more 12 o'clock news to a me as or by me, no. Ah, Medina. And no power to attend cities, Abejuma, and you made a coffee. Nipa, or 2 attend square Juma no mammy, when the Pama dear, make my bedroom the whole day, Nineska. But me also a semi coffee. And Nipa natural transport 10 cities. Not all coffee, not driver. What's the traffic? Oh, 25 Ghana. Man, won't say with this semi man boy, some yenina so quesia that by 8 o'clock near Salai was sorry. Sure, put my dear Digana Funya. A bit of me a book for almost to see a dime, me you operation be and a week. Mebua mania. Abrani, I ye kills or quan with them, and a well laid toilet pipe I took got done in chain in zoo to an would be. And your grass you, I show my estate. Yet the weighty or my moa. Mammy, ye be a beboa. She, take a banana nam. Na ya ye train na dear go no a cocoa to no 2 screws ne bomuno. Not dear guni con no a cotton. Watching a ye the MPP and DC at Temana or can be. Media mestre Ghana for. Especially a soft for. Yen na ye bet no monasi any lemon for. Yen na ye bet na or monayasi. Omo modi no more or my Ghana. Me for. Udu St. John's at that point, when him ho, Mammy so pity bia if that's a honey. More than 15 years near, Macassa him we are, and Janko see the bank, and then can pumpuni mantam and cranny in so petty pet, no form where you after from St. John's to Domi. A man a good one found there, no your mammy and say ye be at the BIAMAH, your mammy no moving. Take a bit freer. Mukoya na se mubaye. Oba pa mamencha lawyer Shelo Ponsechi or first lady office. Bye bye.
That's it. Hello. Good afternoon.
Hello. Good afternoon, Yama.
Pacho dini baby Afrifi.
We are AKWAFO near me cafe cantamanto.
Odaro maitio.
Ambi amene do mama bre papa.
Afra.
Be tretanina no mofa.
Afra.
Yo,
ame bo abaso onu say topic ya ode ato say yenche ya fa corruption ho asema Obama beka eche yen Ghana for bribi ekem na my bi beka sai emma obeka say the whole who corrupt president say Nana Akufo-Addo but o ma ne kai kan bo so asem ntino se obi so ba na opese o ka bia eso ma ne kwan no so flow because asama ye kan e yo ma ne ho do eni o ma ne yi ntia so no ba no so no so de be politics no me flow ni e ko because me minimum say if you see na ye way Jordan man mama na e corruption can see pa corrupt if you see na kanya me nwa so BBC interview se papa wona ya Ghana man pani what the brad go say me ye nipa ya wo me ye brad na de e ye no kre because o konti Burkina Faso o man contract the port and a new Ibrahim or man contract Cassia was sign contractor and for this Ghana in both sides new Ibrahim mine 1 year you talk from you Ibrahim ye no se ni yane the Omapeni Mahama and you know say oyi o kan me from na oyi a on checker Muhammad because of corruption on IGP and the new Monte and an minister say the party bonomone ministers ya omutan hu here ya le omu na kwatre pia omu so omu sabe masa Ghana for the ye ka corruption ya NDC ye omu hobbit ye ni yankopon ya ke because enu ka hu bi titu enti wo say oba asa ba biom what's happening? Say what man no because
and I say hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Good evening, baby Afrefi.
Mami ba mami pato efu na nikata.
Efo yanko.
Mami soja.
Yes, efo.
Mi dafu bi awu pa na.
Oh.
Ye be call Shaman time for it enti me kwa ma ko shike I think say next month ma ko show krumo wati.
Ate.
Mami jama ni ba no mami chia Dr. Mahmoud Bawuya. Tabi owo bia mi chia no ni information minister so. Tabi owo bia. Mami jama I saw the dinner dia eye ya say atifo muka abebi say aboa bia be di nutriani wo wi enye mi ya ti say aboa kwaku. So ni aboa kwaku.
Yanko.
Sa aboa kwaku ni. Esa se obi beka corruption asedi tenasi wo Ghana na nyo obi ti se NDC eni to mama eno wo beka corruption asem esa se papa we ye gina ani ase ahu amambu a obebu ya amambu tankan na enne ofi onu si se Ghana fu nyina ansa hwe se ye beto abama no corruption NDC mi si corruption wo beko na corruption eni do mama trase no mo didi bom ati the only person who can so Akufo-Addo ye corrupt Baumia ye corrupt so the Ghana fu ebe ye ka corruption na anka no bia wo trust ye Ghana ha ya so so kwato play na mani bia ma wo kasa wo trust wo ene kokonte kura kokonte ukoto kokonte ya tusuma wo to kokonte ya tusuma do mama timi kwato play e mo ba ye no na play ba ku kan o si ya to play suma no enu won say dey bicycle kura uta ye tusu na anipa we ya seti committee won hu ade president the whole world uka president ya seti committee won hu a anu ya Ghana for ahu ni nine NDC eni do mama enti mi si saboa bia be di mi afo mi bia ni dia enya abo akwaku say anipa we say on betra say ne obi e koro ye tra ha ena na ba mu obi wo mu na okoye bas brandy enu e ko si say enyeman tanta kana fu mu mamu ni asinda o na do mama no pese o ba sai o mi ni asi so ba no o ba 4 years pe no isi Ghana fu ye be su ye be bibia no ye be
hello
Mami Soja.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mami Soja.
Ana ma akon yanko
Ewia nyame asim bi nka no adwuma efo ewo sibio ewia de watch the west na mo afo na ewia me ka say be pim e wa kra ame branch akese my ye papa ye incoming president niwa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and ye mama Fatima Abubakar incoming information minister. Mami Soja the only political party Supreme Court actually say only create, loot and share NDC part any munipa. Manusia NDC akunyaso corruption actually papa jo mama ho. Please obey vice no be your man pen ABC wa Ghana abakwa semu da. Makanazori contract eje ho Ford. Say yantina anka ye hu say o say Ford no e wo degree house. Manusia ndi say me no nam. No be che ade say me no enche na man kan kire no be fie say na beka say na esia. Na ball krono anase me more krono ye Manusia. Na sie Ghana for ye kind of corruption another krono akoso our abamu am. Aye NDC any mum pen for any dimutent 20 papa. You say, and this is from the mass, any bad branding, any RG man, yeah, on the summer, on the laptop, Magana Bono, that RG man, or whatever. And this is Kako, yeah, and yeah, our problem, I'm a move, uncle, and it's a next, you don't make a said, money 4 years, no for Megan a year. And so any contompa or person me about other form, my father, and I'm on a bush of phone dinner or Sayaba. And I know she is ready. You know, for my school free. Oh, you don't one person for my buy. Me no can say nothing to allowance and it's for charm. And then you look about the earth, yeah. And then you look about that I'm a monty and now for the year ambulance a boost what I dig in a phone call. You look about the year of America and then drones and you draw I dig in a phone call. It's empty my bema and the animal with your phone wherever. Therefore, and they empty a banner. You pure. Making no one in the now and the air force room, by education, near one of the look at the 2 billion cities. I'll find education because all get to more and cow because any such a thing will say, they can afford to a work and work and get work for a while. Or move on to a moment to my power. That and I can work again for a course no with him more. Now go to Kobe and a band of one home of my mom.
And I say, good afternoon.
Hello. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon, ma'am. BIAMAH.
Pachodini, baby, I'm free.
11 p.m. Cantamanto.
It's you, Adarama.
Colosia ya kaka made the Yusumu said, Bible now, Mamma de Sueno and Boye. Say a day, Moko, Nanao, and a day, and a day bo almost on prayer. And go moon yesterday. Almost all my mind too much. Corrosion, MPP, NDC, lady. I didn't mean that. Eh? My dream, I'm in theatre. This is for movie, MPP movie. I think. Bible na my day that I am one other day. Oh, commemorate no too much. I don't want to.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, afternoon, BIAMAH.
I'm here to know. We didn't be afraid.
Unya ebe kwa benya.
Ebe ni anko.
And the main first woman, happy Mother's Day in advance.
That's it.
Na Lady Gaga. And then met me will say, you haven't been fair to John Mahama, the incoming president at all. And when you ask me why, I will explain to you. Nipacho, Otigana ha. Who said Joma with the list of families, form a committee about John Mahama now, maybe so. Mama Mega Gada.
Asani anko na bring ho.
It was an allegation. Matiami do coveting committee about your town as what OSP. When me and prove when I apologize here. So now me feel say anka you as a what? As a media personnel. Yan mo ba ka sa ba ka chomo say nya no kre. Because there wasn't any iota of truth. John Mahama ni NDC. You know how they fought corruption in this country. Yet Ghana how just Vicky Hammer or the Nanuketeu. None dream say anka onya $1 million or that pretty politics. She was fired by John Mahama. And now me no ka say the worst performance of what John Dramani Mahama the what the worst no abaya with the best. Oh, into mesrel ya no mo ya allegation mo mo say allegation na corruption there e dukro mo say no kromwa me dan say
Benson, say hello, good afternoon. Hello.
Hello.
I told you, baby, I'm free.
Auntie BIAMAH, your friend Kofi Bed.
Over KB.
MAAME.
It's a one country.
Mesheho Neja.
Young quiet you.
MAAME, money your material program ya na oho. Echese utia. Isi na corruption na we corrupt na kitwa kwala obi akutu we ni ade MAAME echese. Leadership on cricket. MAAME say no ye dwuma say the omo kanoni ade obi aye corrupt obi and ye nya battle ye nya bibia to say assembly ye nya Elizabeth Saki wo ko MAAME e de na ekoso bibia sesa I was see a pamano de the for battle see be nya better na say ye beka say we ye bi ntie nya de ma ye ntu obi ka makansa medina assembly MAAME ko hwe me de ade akoto aye wo ma matua hu sika na mfie miensa enie na wo si obi aye corrupt enti wo mu force sika tua isese tini leader no waji aketua so far so ne say so waji aketua enti ye leader na de na say dia na say no obi a de asay ne ye ko MAAME kasam kirewo awiei se Ghana fonte ya media me free say ye be ye organize na ECD de ne won be ye se ya ne ma Ghana for de sa ne te ase because wrong institutions no MAAME nya duma che ade ECD na mo mo
over KB. Kafra. Hello.
Hello, MAAME.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon, MAAME.
I told you, baby, I'm free.
Didn't keke Mikasepe Accra Central.
Achayanko.
Yo, MAAME mo wabaso ewo asumpa osum omanga na wiabe me mpa konya na mi cha Dr. Mahmoud Baumia na Robert Lamte na min ma Fatmat Abubakar. MAAME corruption asema ya ka o ma we mu we bana we ya ka we bana MAAME he Sabi we na mo ye kan me de bia me ka me transfer me na sa semu ya mo ka corruption abrofo no mo ye ni pa bia na ko abrofo kroma ensa se omo ya esise pa eni ma penti se wo ya corruption ko tisi ani ayre ya to ba enipa tuntum suban enya Ghana hanko awo ko be bi ti se we le Africa akwa ya mfato so wo ye Morocco o ve mo kala nkoko ti sabrofo na wo se ye ni petrol MAAME o bi se ta corruption Africa editem sida enti ye ka Africa for ye ka Morocco ni pakoko for nka me ni ye mo firim because o ko Libya o je fi Libya se bi ho sitie na emra bibia ye juma kama na Ghana ha kwa bibi memu ni petuntum ba kwa ye debi se so bi pe juma te se bi amu aduma mu hoyi na obi wo ho a wo pe aduma wo peace ebe no obi wo ba ta kwabla ni wo te pa bi bra ansa na ma ye ya do abra wan ka ko plan ka entesa na se so ba we ni petuntum a na de bi so ya ni se na avofo na e pa ko ti MAAME o ma pe ni wo te so wo the minister de wo awon so ti radio station so wo de mi am no concentrate me so media MAAME e ti Nyankopon e ne ti so ba because the petuntum di ade boni wi ti mu papa na ke the petuntum me president e ma ni nia e ti ni sa check ma ko 44 apra ni ya president MAAME e fi se sa ni mo e be koso e ti sian se so ba dia sa de we dia no a le be koso o di jam ni aduma
So Rade enka ho me do chat so hello good afternoon.
Hello MAAME gada.
E ba chodi ni baby afrefi.
Akwesi men sandomi.
Yanko.
Oh, se onya konfo amemu no mo ntimi fight corruption. Na corruption du ko mo se nukrumu a wakosan ba sa me ya sifim. Oh, Adia ba ko ese ye hu se corruption enye ye dia no na fight corruption. Ye fa ya no enja ye no na media corruption en fa me fitri. Ye dia mambo na mawa. Na se don't mean fight corruption. Umma opposition. Ye nim se umma ntie de they can't even boast of even 10,000 Ghana cedi for investment. And now me no ka say omampeni baba can boast of 6 million honest restaurant. And Lady Gada, who calls a Siana, you bet me there. Actually, tilapia fresh, acto storm.
Meda sipi ahani adi and course ni na yeah the more ebesi and the mama ample time. Ain't maybe we na my MBA telephone lines, and I don't think that you'll be angry with me. Meda mo se papa. Say mo protect your legacy of corruption bankrupts economy. That is former President John Mahama, who is the flag bearer of the NDC. Ghana needs a decisive leadership to develop. That is the Vice President, who is also the flag bearer of the NPP. 24-hour economy is key to unlocking employment opportunities. This is coming from the Vice Presidential candidate of the NDC, Professor Jane Nana Opoko Ajima. Limited voters registration exercise. Today is the third day. EC assures Ghanaians no cause for alarm as he apologizes. I'm sorry for when it's my door and a year baby sitting in Akosona Yabobo home. Yamia Drama Ama Mr. Yao Asanita no Ababe can't me home ever has him. Satan by Good afternoon. Yabo Cordia. The radiasi. The radiasi.
Oh, yeah.
I'm here, and the lights were way remote. Was went what I did, so the last year goes. What you swag as what I'm knife.
A pompoa. At least make me a sunshine the next 3 days.
Aye, no, then I'm saying. Now, a year fence, I was going to start here and I may can be said Obama Bahan. Now, or say, young build strong institutions. Na eno na ebe boye uhwe won so a no pre because he am building those strong institutions na obi abaye ne ope obi amfa mara enye adwuma na mede what is happening with Auntie Cecilia Benadapa the issue obi anka so abokro no but to be fair no ya investigate ya de no because they say young question the source of income of people. And young questions will be who is going to question it? And this young building institutions ama oman take up that mandate no. Obia be faculty kwan so. Aye de ope see ma kwan ma hwehwemu ekoso. Ne ehunu so maame no adwuma kan no aye en wanya ne sika. Wan na ekogi bi. Your take.
That's it. My friend Quay so and share a TF1 ahwefo in a new production team. Na menchia Nana Okujemai Kokujambra the third. So he children my hene. Nana mechiao.
You the wow mine.
By your children on me fee.
Okay.
So he one of the traditional areas.
But no big catchem so no can say me yes.
Was Uncle Bear fine power.
And I'm saying
interesting. Yeah, Mame, we didn't need Obama to tell us to build strong institutions. So some na ya can as if to say Obama na can be strong. Me, I have never tried to use that word. Say Obama say. Dabi. We had strong institutions before Obama ever. We had strong institutions in Nkrumah's time. But who are the institutions? The institution is us, the human beings. And then the Ministry of Finance, right? It's the whole pillars the Supreme Court, the High Court, Appeal Court, omo pillars it is strong institutions now. You cannot I don't know and say institution na utumi sorry ebo asuma otof ma asade. There's infrastructure and the structures are there, backed by laws. But we are the highest point of the institutions because we man the institutions. You see, AI technology is advancing to a serious level. Who is creating those technologies? A human, and they do things that surpasses the human understanding. And the institutions, they are as strong as they are there. We share in institutions. Any year you contribute to more institution. And none of the institution are stronger or weaker. For instance, what you course are so we and defend the MPP, we be defend the NDCs. When indeed some Crawford who defended these people, no, they themselves, mame, obiase trempa no. I tell you, say, you see, I am in person me body. This guy have never met him, but afraid, I think I like him very much. Efo would defend NPP, but I can tell you, say, Efo's condition is not the best, and he's aware. We share Efo ne Bobrano per the pictures I've seen. No affair. And we share the Nipadriano. He qualified to have been one of the deputy ministers or even a minister. Minimum education background. But why is it that he has been reduced to a serial or a regular caller and tester? On there, which whatever a Juma or year no. When I acquire another thing a mass is here, you name to pass Efo. Apart from say what popularize say Efo no. What else? Apart from say what popularize say friends AKWAFO Bronco say a friend is saying one of there's a guy be Orobon Kosibuati. Apart from so popularize want to say Alan Cash. Apart from so popularize want to say Munkala ne Abrewa Munyina no. E di mbiem na wo nipa no enrechi ya appointed no. And it was alleged said Juma na wo ye no. Sebi. Na oton ebi a pampers. Now within a twinkle of an eye, was this apartment who no why serial callers long before that person came no. What that so defend it. Sa nipa na enrechi you buy you. Because ebi or send you 200 for credit or send you 1,000 or send you 2,000. Who defend? This is the reason it has been very difficult for me to say, can't say, Ebia, me the Muhanko don't party way. Because the Mabetra Habekano, I know the mammy say, Miss Marco Shemu, not the same thing. Ebia been person may corrupt too. But the institution nanka, as I say, yes, strong no. Nipana a woman no, asen. Because Obia penny diedi. Omo hu say o nanado baye sebe obebu amamu fun. Na sika ne nkrofo wi a ye so ye ba enya ye ne ye ba be Ghana yi. We must also ensure say we will enrich ourselves. This is the danger Ghana faces at the moment. Enti nkrofo na dokroye no yan so na ye defend omo until we can never be successful as a country say the institutions will be strong. No. Because obiase mbetodwa na ye nim se mama ma a typical example. Many nsasa ni pano. Menhia ne da. Europe ni. Na se mbetodwa kokobot.
Yeah.
On sa asem no. And namu saa besi saa mre ye ndi nwe. Right. Na meti na meti madam fu bi fi oye NDC ni. Mena na ti fie ba. Now at a point of friend former PCB. And we share ye one them no my run down say. Ye kwa yen can be man. In fact, right in front of him. Only provided accommodation mami. Right in front of him.
Accommodation wa fancho.
That be what the chairman. Wa high a dynasty ho on tran ho. Enti me so me ho kire me a me pɛ dan no so. Me wo ba bi in fact initially na me pesa me ko ye one asempa. See onua friends multimedia ho na wo sisi ya on no encourage him say o masa ko tra ho nipa na high no ko tra mu na boys quarters ho na o ko tra mu so apparently I went to stay there until later and no buy until o ma me yes around na nim ho no na say masa ha de we de me nkogu mani mas wo TV and radio so I me nim ne fare buy nipa no so kropo me nim no. So ye dream no ana wanye I can't tell. Now can you imagine so we kwa radio so na TV na wo defend obi a nipa na nkasa onim se wo di dream no. Na wo defend no. You become very stupid. And nipa on trust on so that. Until right in front of you as master dear we pa dear and here to adwum. I can't go and do this donkey job. Akwa wuri akutuku. In fact, 2 years no nem nkasa wo fie ho.
Na da so TV.
Na mti ho. Na se me ya baby ko e. Me to kraman krano. Me to kraman krano.
Eze ka lezo kan bibi kakra man.
E dem be bibi kakra. Papa minim no. Minim ne ma. E da ben na what say ya bu police station agent bi. Ana campaign bi o campaign for Mahama na Nado. Na minister bi baka ho. Enti I won't do that donkey job. Menye. Enti me kai no probably. Anya ne de. Now, first a time I may back catching and him say, look, we'll call for contest. Contest now will come in call radio stations, all right. But the ameti found and yet and I'm witness your human relationships with people into change because in Crawford much opinion. One or more goofy ha who person be boa campaign. The way I'll catch a children and also a money to come. I'm saying they make help to me. And Naja, me quote me baby. Into young institutions, no, and we are the most corrupt people on the surface of the planet. In fact, see and can see corruption. Africa got talent, and can obey no be Ghana. Ghana got talent, about corruption. Because Nipan or Kasawi, no, our friend Paso, and then BBC me can be my into me say. You understand? Expectation of young good form, no. I kitty bio. As compared, yet here will be a staff a politan with Skankwa. Yet he had a same Crawford, a Skagu them. And so Sham Crawford, journalists who defend it, lawyers who defend it. Oman Penny, in his own, in conclusion, Oman Penny, up special prosecutor. What was the purpose? To say, Obebua, Amaya Crocra, no more be dream, make it as Shebi Akosu, and Sensembi Obe investigated. Mammy, who is fighting the special prosecutor? It is the same government appointees and the government itself that is fighting the special prosecutor. Yeah, appointed Attorney General, LGBTQIA. Adia NPP can send you seriously into opposition. More pioneers one sign, most namu defend it. And so your Pomfrey radio station, say idea with your bon crow, Ulma one sign, idea behind. And so Batra will defend it. So the institutions are weaker because of ourselves. Ghost names, one that they call. In Crawford office, one of the shame. No move to your mohoka. Appointment, a who are ye nansen. Your pam will be near the Obiashaho. Your pam will be near the Obiashaho. I mean, definitely, Obia is sitting on tenterhooks to say, my yen is say, answer two or more whims and caprices. You be pam me. Into portfolio now, you better bamano. Why your allocation to go into be a party or government and conform painful be a mobile point, Just say it's kind of movie a man for appointment. This is why we have so-called weak institutions. As all kind institutions now, and so we are corrupt. That is how come we are all weak and we are seeing what we are seeing.
Meda say for that of a young mongra ye topic no eswe election 2024 any need to say ade ye chro edini wie na afa ye bie kwanto no bia akohwese odi wo mu wa be transfer wa ye na hron so ko settle na che say 2024 7 December no ye ko ho a ne sa komo bebre na koso mampanyin na nakufu ado no wo ka kire Ghana fo se mo hwe no mo anto aba ma kane mampanyin John Mahama no oba meme legacy a mape egu ho no beba be sei no mama ntoma no ena mampanyin Mahama nsoso akasa eno ase wo corruption no kra me pese me inherit me disade adedie we corrupt krono adedie we me ni ena fa economy no ama na pasca no me disade we e ma ne nyi yes Ghana ehia a decisive leader according to Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Professor Nana Jeno Boko Ajima nso anu dem 24-hour economy it yemfa first two no na yendoso doso ho ansana yaba the second two no that is Nana Akufo-Addo don't vote for John Mahama because he will destroy my legacy and then Mahama says I won't protect your legacy of corruption and bankrupt economy.
Mame da say the how many say MPP akomko nkrofo e build ye pa but dodo na na afrim of course you mo be ye twen ye hono doesn't mean say MPP agu because sabe ye nipa ewu no na ye wu nipa enti for some of us after ya kenkan the history of Ghana there be a mekan yes minim de ken obi history no kra ma do ba but at least kakra me hu Ghanaian history no that was when I started disliking the MPP because me who says that trait no in free omumu na it has become worse in the tenure of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo because that history every omufie regards intimidation and to trust him. If it is not us, it is nobody. The country belongs to us. Free titititio, and yes, it's here. Now, party are now a war position for 8 years. Became so attractive to almost every Ghanaian. One kwa so a party in power. The attractiveness no are reduced to the barest minimum. And ne. Say yes, any power or better radio so kasa or MPP ni. Betu munchenia. Everybody in the MPP today is complaining. Nana has reduced the MPP to nothing but a mere political party. Sebe, any and munyambium. Why? Because the resources are abba party muanke said Nana what they leverage upon na oma party jina brani. Na nka come 2024 krano. Ubia be say NDC has no chance. Man paying your friend Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo I waste this opportunity. Why? Because selfishness, greed, nepotism, and adokrono, vindictiveness. And no actually MC here wuye. You better akai say, how is it that nkrofo mo akọ election or mo lose? How more portfolio? What lose election ya say. No was a pam various and obi o ha ontumi ngira pressure enti Nana Addo I don't know what the party members have done to him how to me ba bonte be kan say omo ye dede no because me ma omo adwuma no ye dede no and he has lived to that expectation no man nsen wa ye kropo de e bonkra na wo kan kire say you will not listen to him you will not hand over to somebody you have defeated twice. But you two, you were defeated twice. Apart from that, who are you to say you will not hand over? If we are talking about those who have the power, it is the masses. And right here, Nadia so omo block kwan. Say no mo so me gina omo na so pa ya anka ka bia no betumi atwam. We have the power. yen ye to abama obetram as president. Enti if you wabe bobra boni with the party na be bobra boni to gain what you want for your family. After the obesanche bufusa won't hand it over Emma obi a wadi fitting it twice. But of course, if we are talking about legacy, which one can the Ghanaian people pinpoint and say this is Nanado's legacy? You can legacy and yes sabe hospital was in legacy of humility, legacy of respect to the people who voted you. Na se yebisa so hini we say school na one man term so so ko kache so nkosinade. Ye ka say ko abri for say kwan was oh na nyame na me na man ka so mo to aba ma mpa o mo anka sanko to aba ma NDC. Nyame na be so obi nsa ko to aba. You have deceived almost every chief in this country, and surprisingly the chiefs are still sitting down without issuing statements. And we actually about 3 successive disrespect towards chiefs. No, me who say National House of Chiefs or more issue statement, and I would have thought said they would have banned him from entering any palace. Likewise, churches. Nanato doesn't deserve to enter any church any longer for what he has done with the LGBT bill, right? Inti sa wu be kase, wu person be hand over ma obia. What definite to the twice? No babe say legacy. Where is the legacy? And Mahama put it right. What legacy when? Chrono way. Defending criminals. Chrono way. Intimidation way. Chronism in nepotism way. And will be protected. In new man and do I monumental, you know, the money had been sourced. Obeche be Lamte circle. The money was secured. Project was about to start. Pokwasi the same thing, whether they like it or not. We call a year friends Tema to a Akosombo rail. $398.33 million had already been secured. Project not Ebeshasi. Momo buy na mokwaji for 400 million or so. A can and na motu asu di kodu Akosombo. Sorry, Mpakadan. And that is good. Say yes. It's as Canada we are not etino. But apart from that, all the economic buffer pillars that were left for you, those are legacies. You can't legacies. Those are legacies. Sinking fund, heritage fund, ESLA. All those funds are anka ebetumiama economy you have looted all. Into what legacy? See, you can't legacy. These are monumental legacy, financial legacy. You can't legacy, a legacy of collapsing banks. Legacy of making a corporate institution run away from the country. I don't know a legacy. I feel sorry for him to think, say, Wabaye BIAMAH. To be very honest with you, see, they tout themselves with roads. You see, but at the end of the day, no, you see, senior you any be Charlie. But Bia, omodi you see, baby, wakuma. No said baby a trouble one and no invest because a whole trouble boom. Now it baffles me. Say the ECOSO even his own party, no, the disintegration. Any comment coming from people. In fact, some people have been gagged for some things that they have done, for which reason they cannot come out to speak again. And yes, sir, and can some be piano. And yamsam kutua. Look, Nanado's tenure of office has dislocated MPP's fortunes come 2024. And I saw more you know power as a people. If they don't stand united and forget about Nanado, they should. If they don't stand united and see say papa when you be no BIAMAH 6 months or 7 months no call. Or no fan move. Whether MPP goes to opposition or whatever it is, the only trying to say. No person will be president and will be. No person will be and will be. Until ono enfano in the next 25 million years to come. Yeah, Ghana history Rebecca say obi bedi or man Ghana so from the year 2017 to 2024. You can't get any name apart from Nanado. That name will be there. But what would they say about you? Rebecca so pain be the team den the president say Ghana nyina bomwa. The intimate a dim power best do crow mano and assumasi. These are not good legacies. And of course, nobody will want to protect this legacy. So the MPP should stand united within and forget about Nanado. So that if they are campaigning or more for money in Tonaso, they should direct their focus and target to the grassroots. Say, ye nemu na ebedi jumano. Papa we die. See, Nanado call every community. A lot of people, there's no enthusiasm any longer. And I consistently say 2020 election was not won by them. 2020 election was taken, not won. It was taken. They have put so many measures in place. It was easy for them to capture power again. And Nanado encoded that thing.
I said they went to court on the 2020. And court.
How would you win? They say your court on how.
They could not even say don't get your crown or national chairman. How to can say no money evidence. They did not have anything.
You see, I'm surprised that so-called Asiadun Ketia coming out to say they don't have evidence. Is it on record? So can say, my lord, we don't have evidence. Is it on records?
Obepe chairman Eddie. He said it.
Me say, is it on record? So can say, no money evidence.
Court
that whether court or
yes, it is there.
Mame, have you investigated as to why Asiadun Ketia and Co went to the court or more place rule? More or less like a Desica. Have you?
I don't know. The only thing I know is that when Asiadun Ketia was vying for the chairmanship position in NDC, he came out to say, they didn't have evidence.
You see, it was to prove to certain people who were also contesting, say, more, and mama, let me tell you what it was. So, Asiadun Ketia, the same person has said, before, Omube elected and as Ombe appointment, or more IT person. Now, what two for say, and as a painful shia, I'm here to say, ye flag bearer and we answer. Now, flag bearer and when a hand in the appointment of the IT person. Because at the time, the flag bearer to be, a certain group of people who were holding the party, they didn't have any regard for him. And to and Omoko appointee Obi. And the nitty-gritties around it. But there are people who can be appointed and they can be manipulated. There are people who may be viewed as knowing all, but a BIAMAH at a point. Now, if you have Joe Anochi and Co as IT persons for MPP, now who appointee will be now Obi Ayajuma or NASA that ne other areas to say Joe Anochi can sit somewhere and just flip a finger and all your system will jam. Now also an IT person. Do you understand? Enti abufuo na asho mumu. And almost say, Akoba say, me na me general secretary say ba me na mkojina da kam e defend. Enti I send me why ya titi ya hu a ya mpese ya can because I'm not in the party, right? Likewise the MPP send me wo mu a ya hu a ya titi. But me to me meka wa. Enti wo pe chairman di na nipa no so oteso no. Ono no your appointment no ma mukodi ncho. Enti say wo pe chairman na wo ye campaign dey na obeka. Enti I no it does it in my opinion it is neither here nor there. But I'm trying to say look, Nanado has no better legacy within this system. He cannot throw a magic wand. Enti wo economic resources and as the economic situation of this country. They are even still telling us that they are better off in percentages. They will not even touch the nominals. So, you have 14.25. Now, a better chance for cities. How is it possible? Say, idea 14, and idea 4. 3 times or even more. We'll say 14, no, a better than we. Nominal, because the figures, na doors on the bois. Percentages look of 5 ban why you share with cancel and also make us percentages, but not nominal figure. At the point when you were telling Ghanaians, say, with 38 billion Ghana cedis, if you were in power, you would have developed the country to an extent and can Ghana be funding. And now you have crossed over 60-something billion Ghana cedis, with Bank of Ghana going into indebtedness of about 6.8 billion. I have projected various debt to come. As a result of the so-called clearing, vindictive clearing of financial sector. Any numa wo guno. Private sector will say the engine of growth and capitalist government whose mantra and as whose friend should be the private sector. What be good private sector no? with taxes on their neck they can't pay. And now your pot be BIAMAH koso ye. And you call this a legacy that somebody should not come and destroy? I beg to differ. Well, you can't a friend say election registration from MAAME, and I will continue to say I will never stop until J. Mensah is removed from office. I don't trust her. I don't trust Boss Asari. I don't trust Kosrebo or Kokusrebo. I don't trust them. These trial, they are good for nothing regards electioneering protection. No, let's face fact too. They said the same thing to Charlotte was saying. Right? I'm telling you, ask Kokusrebo.
Because they did say, Omoye, a BT Charlotte is saying, Nigerian, Omoye Bibi and Yofe. And
yes, as such, would you check from the time they were appointed, especially J. Mensah, up to date, everything Awaye Bia Onyane corrected. There's no single election preparation Onyane corrected. Every time, number the patch, Bibi Tochima, and the secretive nature in which they are running the commission. How is it possible that the taxpayers' money used in purchasing these gadgets, BVDs, it took an independent person to realize that and you denied it. You held a press conference and told us the Ayira name so and so. At the end of the day, outside you have to admit it. And this young Kosha you at the end of the auction be your friends, I didn't tell him. Who auction man, ya told no. For the IPAC meeting, and I'm saying, say, I have never, when I used to attend IPAC meeting, I never saw media representatives. And I think it is very critical. Say, on IPAC, you have media reps. In the sense that it baffled me those days. And even now, say, who be your IPAC meeting? Who be by media for be from NDC? Because now, who call you now? So, what kind of when you carry a friend, obi lawyer no. Also, your friend, no, the denam consequence be so. Just say, where can we now? Who free electoral commission? So, you know, basa. But if we have media reps there, the echoes will be any trium. They will report as they heard and as they saw. Until the media should fight for a rep on IPAC. Now, so I think say electoral commission, its so-called independence should be stripped because they are using the so-called independence to manipulate the system to certain people's favor, and it will not help us, whether to NDC's favor or to MPP's favor. It will not help this country. And to this trial, Sankophobia say, I don't trust them. And I don't trust the commission itself. Because Omoni year koso the last year preparation towards I've forgotten exactly what it was. MAAME J. Mensah or Shas say, you catch and say, so target now open. Esa afen so Santos now we are nanka yes see BIAMAH or said that. One BIAMAH at the end of the day, what happened? There was a flop. No, exercise. The same applies to the ECOSI. Of course, limited registration. Yes, students, no number. A car babeda will force. And this Oba, our Tamale of vote was a Fikojina. And just this of Tamale, I travel from all the way down. So Oba, I want Navrongo, now one client. And say, Aqualano Fino, all the costs are on parents. And no crop of the MFA say, well, Meti Henas and Pese, me ba evo to my MPP. And yet, then I'm making a number 3 hoka. In the year in Ayabua. But fact is that 4 days is it enough? And the first day of registration, above 4 o'clock, na sentence maybe 10 people you register.
Yeah, why be quite zero?
It be a zero. Machines are not working. You see, and no matter patch. Are you going to patch in 2024 in the general election? People will pounce on you. They should be prepared for that. Because see, 2024 election, both for MPP and DC, people are dying to ensure say they either maintain power or somebody will grab power. And he said, "Ube what you say? Ube mo be manipulate you." Esuma say, now because the soldiers are trying when she empty. Soldiers now kasa kropono they also have a problem. The security agencies have a problem. Almost ye nipa omo wo mamu de ekoso bia no omo. And in fact, they are even the people who have more intel than us. And a lot of these security agencies, they have it at hand. And this amukwa ye no ma enye bema oye na be manimwa. probably some may be sino. May I see the 2024 election to be a peaceful one, but chaotic. It will be chaotic in the sense that no Diabo Bay free and opaco 4 o'clock. Nipa ba compenda yet to me a register no. Na ye babe vote down for dear line. Na a timeline so that time I be pon for voting. Na be 5 I be pon. Na you voting you. Hey, a bad because your mouse say factor machines no. Machines na bet me refurbish no. Also wakoto agu adenta se kaswa oton. Na oton no it is also known say some of the machines could have been refurbished. Inti adenti na can before crop so badwen ho no. Ameye adwendwen through IPAC. Na nka mo aka say all the party reps any civil society institutions momra na yenko warehouse na yenko auditing machine no. Momfa mo IT expert mra na yenko auditing yenhu de betumi aka say anase ya classify say obsolete. Na yenhu de betumi aka say we de betumi refurbish. Na yenhu de aka say okay obsolete na ya select no. How are we going to dispose it of? When will be and dream? Oh, sorry, ya. Will be uncle Hunkura Punches and Kayanton. Enti Mammy, dear Baba, any dear year, Sa nebesi 2024. So Yamaya near and be under what? And I say, if we don't force the EC to do what the masses want, Mammy, 2024 election, a bad day.
A bad day. Yes, and de merade. Isaiah was Anita no ena oten and Kani Jaba Nelka the way fresh Shama constituency. And also BIAMZI. President Anado introduced and implemented free senior high school policy. Fantastic and biggest social intervention policy in the history of Ghana since 1992. Nanado's legacy we are talking of. Mr. Sanita no can shout on your radio, on your studio. Mahama don't have any legacy. Who is he to tell the chiefs to ban President Anado not to enter any palace? Ishraba Anelka Edian Wankasa, former president na encounter chiefs there. Wankasa. Afei, don't be misled by the politicians. As a Ghanaian citizen, yours is to vote based on development and good policies that a particular government did that benefits you directly or indirectly. Don't vote based on political hatred, party love addiction, or someone's choice. If possible, don't vote because there is a development in other constituencies which is not in your constituency. Think about the development in your constituency first and any other social intervention that benefits you directly or indirectly. Unfortunately, ni pay one fat ni ding ajabata Wefi suhum akoti ewo suhum. Ghanaians have learned their lessons from the deception and unfounded accusations by the MPP-led Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia peddled against JDM in 2014, 2015, and 2016, respectively. The best way to protect the country from further damage is to vote against Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Let us vote for His Excellency JDM to build the Ghana we all want. A hashtag 24-hour economy is a game changer. Ejabata Edwefi Akoti in Suhum. Omanyi beye year ifri meneu. Let's fix this together. Greetings to Dr. Bawumia, our next president of the Republic of Ghana. Ko Mensa Pila 2. Good afternoon, Mami BIAMAH. Please tell Ghanaians that NDC and their former president has nothing new to offer Ghanaians. So let us rally behind incorruptible visionary leader, the digital man, and vote massively for him because he has proven beyond reasonable doubt that he is the only candidate who can take us to the promised land. It is possible. Emmanuel Kwaku Yamwa Edie Enono. Yams 1. Ghanaians are not ready for a failed. Okay. Say no to Dadanwa. Greetings to our next president, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Engineer Odai Lai of Prowo, Dennis Amfusefa of Tema West, Dr. Okoboy of Lejekuku, and Joseph Ado of La Adekotopon. Abele Enodu Wifinungwa Bai. Enoch Edway Fiasama Kese. What legacy at all is President Kufuado talking about? Or is he talking about the family and friends that has taken positions in his government, or the corruption that has been worse in his government, or the scandals upon scandals in his government, or the collapse of so many businesses under his government, or the create, loot, and share to only family members? Ghanaians have seen he is the worst president ever, and there is no way Ghanaians will listen to him this time. The MPP has nothing good to offer. Vote John and Jane for the better Ghana we want. My greetings to Asamankasi Messiah, Owen Kwame from Poeke, darling boy, incoming member of parliament for Lower West Achim constituency. Enoch Asamankasi and also the way by. Yeah, so good afternoon. The 24-hour economy by the NDC, John Mahama, is not just a game changer. It is purely the gateway to Ghana's industrialization agenda, where new factories like Ghana Gas, Commander Sugar Factory, etc., will be built from scratch. A major supporting scheme for collapsing businesses and startup factories to be extra competitive in the world market. For no nation develops outside industrialization, and therefore Ghanaians should vote massively for JDM, NDC, Mr. 24-hour economy policies, for more jobs for the unemployed graduates and SHS students. Greetings to Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajima, incoming Vice President of the Republic of Ghana. Alai Baba and no so anyway Ebai. Meshak Asante Amasama. So which legacy is Nanado expecting President Mahama to come and continue? Does he even have any good legacy, or was he talking about corruption legacy, or his arrogance and disrespect towards the chiefs and traditional leaders in this country? Yeah, God forbid for President Mahama to continue this kind of legacy. Greetings to Edem Afenyo, incoming MP for Amasama. Meshak Asante dear. And no. Okay. Blueprints. What if you Kado Ketan? Okay. Osekwaku Edway free UK. And as a veteran lawyer, Samoku Jato said, and I quote, Ghanaians faces the challenges of hypocrisy and being truthful. In regards to the presidential legacy comments, oppositions are interested in talking about the collapse of some banking institutions, but not interested in what actually led to these shutdown institutions. And the good work done by the government has failed to be talking about such a bad practice of opposition's commentators. If the EC cannot be trusted, so as politicians, it's high time to refresh ourselves through our constitution as regards to mandated obligations given to EC to run the commission. It's also time for us to distance ourselves to ensure the EC can run a smooth, effective, and peaceful administration. Or say no anyway if UK abrichimemo or de ebai. Now, next on our agenda, Yenshay, what Dr. Mahmoud Baumia has also said, that Ghana, we need a decisive leadership to develop.
My colleagues, so I didn't help. I don't want TNT man. There's no doubt about the fact that we need a decisive leader. And so the vice president and the flag bearer of the MPP has hit the nail right on the head. Now, so a decisive leader, I don't know how we are going to get it. In the sense that a decisive leadership, we saw one in the person of Osajefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. We on Ufriwa, probably you could say, we saw another in Achampon. And then after that, and I think the last one we got probably was Liman, though in a very short period. Osajefo's decisiveness was based on Ghana first. Until any decision we take here, we'll make sure that if Ghana is not going to benefit, then forget it. Even in our film and industry, music and entertainment, Osajefo as president at the time made sure say, and now we produce film B. Now say for the promotion of Africa, forget it. It will never be aired. And it's a share a Flagstaff House. Now share baby a TV3 one. And I Ghana film whatever. From the beginning. In fact, the center of attraction will be a producer will be on a level. Ufri Honso a corner mu GBC. Into a surgical to me free back gate no. Ebe shape production a year. And Sanabeko A. And his target was to promote Africa and Ghana. This Obekaya, those days in for more Bonyum, but the African Brothers Band, Africa so and so party, Africa so and so concert, Africa this, Africa that, Ghana this, Ghana that. It was to project the negativity and now colonial blood suckers no more are imposed on us. Now, we can only have a decisive leader when the country has an ideology. Ideology that says that, look, see, I can't say within the tenure of 4 years, we must, at all costs, construct rail line from Accra to Kumasi to reduce the death rate on our road. At all costs, that thing will be done, no matter the cost. And no, you are telling yourself, well, now we have a decisive leader. See, I can't say, and now obia the drum. At all costs, the person must be investigated, prosecuted, and whichever the case come out of it, no, abandoning the deep. I remember a typical example. Kwame Nkrumah ankonya hwiyo, anka wonye hu. Why na Kwame Nkrumah be ye hu? Kwamna o se komna agbele bedema. E no be ma Kwame Nkrumah ye Kwame Nkrumah. Kwame Nkrumah per agitations that were going on was arrested. He did not to prison. He was to serve, I think, 3 years or so. Now, sir, prison no done. Bedema and Ojina Bontin campaign. Edema CPP no Kwame Nkrumah. Odo do hona Kwame Nkrumah standing here. Na enye Kwame Nkrumah personality in the territory and so Ojina. There was this guy, is it Nylander, one of them? Ono Nanankes also standing here. But he was impressed upon by Bedema Mone say. Yamma Kwame Nkrumah standing wo ododo. Na wo hwɛ de ekos no obɛwene. Enti Kwame Nkrumah da prison in fact sanka na Bedema yɛ selfish. And almost woman Kwame Nkrumah say they saw him as the light of the day. Na dia nyame ahye no so no. Saw something good. Exactly. Enti other prison no omo say ebia yɛn kura betumi yɛ campaign na wani o. Nanso the leader we want no is Kwame Nkrumah. To be very honest with you, if you have read history, the colonial administration invited Kwame Nkrumah to castle. And Omo say, your man is in prison. We believe you that you are jovial. All the agitations that are going on, we haven't seen your playing a lead role, etc., etc. You are a calm person we can work with. But enye Kwame Nkrumah. Into what that hono, we want to give you money to campaign, and then if you win the election, then you can lead the government and win. It's like put your modema bedema na nyeska kitwa. Any logistics cars na noma ana modema. Ya dema bedema no so muka say majimi. Na bedema o de cars ni sika no ko hinterlands no. O koye campaign o say na unim de o de first. O raise billboard akese in the villages and other places. Vote Kwame Nkrumah.
It said the former Greek minister Usofia Kuto. Also, always billboards akese pa o north honest you know.
Me call Pakadan area. Na kurasi pa referee Kuto ne
billboards
bisa won say na ho na de besi ha.
O say no enyo.
O say enyo no. Ajima Kuradu ni picture pop up o say nyamia. We dey pop up o say nyamia. Enti Bedema disika no koye billboard akese na those days no so ho. Billboard ebi besi o mantem akurasi bia. You see say corona developer we are no. Enti na omuhu sa no the actual also Kwame Nkrumah picture da so. And almost say vote Kwame Nkrumah to come out from prison. Sa na Bedema ye campaign. Because when him say Nkrumah be as decisive as he was no. So when here no ma be koyi. Na mame decisiveness ye can. To cut the long story short, at the end of the day, no campaign ni kosoma Kwame Nkrumah wene odododio. Ko agbegbedema ko jina woni krom voter ho baby. Odo size on the your friend say Nylanda eja ododo no ono oye gano o jama nkroma e man nkroma we ne ye to cut the long story short no omubu o man you na so mbenya independence e be ye your friend say Bedema finance minister no what happened Bedema engaged in corruption Kwame Nkrumah fired him opamono obi a waka history bia no Bedema is the one who made Kwame Nkrumah but Kwame Nkrumah fired him. And that is how come Bedema, knowing so much about Kwame Nkrumah and his people, accepted the manipulations of the UP to throw the various bombs to the point that Anti-Deda Shikisha was killed as a result of the fact say nipa onim Kwame Nkrumah pa no onim the movement no to see a UP for the nyano Kwame Nkrumah pam no and whatever they wanted from him no obeya mom. That is the reason why by person didn't say an anti-dede shikisha I know a financier.
And now anti-dede no soon as anti-dede cast be by.
Yes. You see people who have left legacy or no. Enti see you pay decisively than Nkrumah can say.
Obasa Akufo-Addo so the free senior high school there is also a legacy.
Free senior high school is a constitutional provision.
That's why we are not applying.
Who told you we are not applying it?
Oh, we are not.
Mame.
Senior high school one and
Mame, you can say it was not a wholesale, but it was being piloted. And schools
piloted when?
From 2016.
Since me did I enjoy free SH?
No, not you.
Not me, sir. If it is the constitution, yes, in 1992.
92. But why did they bring it back in 1992? It was free then. Buzia, they signed the fee paying.
But we were not doing it.
Yes, we're not doing it.
Until Akufo-Addo started campaigning with it.
You see?
Where the NDC came to rubbish, said 419. Then later, John Mahama said he's starting with what? Kakra.
Progressively free.
Progressively free.
You see, Mami?
Yes.
I don't want to speak for the NDC. But yanka no kure kakra.
But say no kure na make.
Say ye bibia ye pilot answer. Ye mfiti pa kumpe empoye.
Sure.
Campaign na do mo ye no omo kan so be free SHS wholesale in fact we bought into it. Now others were preaching progressively free, including the PPP etc. Everybody, even civil society organization, were preaching progressively free. What happened? The finance minister fought them at cabinet, say I didn't see implementing a wholesaler, the economy will crash. So how did they do it? They went back to the progressively free. They started from Form 1. And then the next year they went to Form 2. The next year they added Form 3. So it took them 3 years to implement it. And then progressively free. No. When they implemented, where were the infrastructure? Even up to date. One who said for omo trunk so no more than school. So if constitutional provision has been given, that's what believe that to that expectation. Run it well. As we speak today, the free so-called free SHS is more expensive than when it was not free. Because the infrastructure is not there. Parents are paying for hostels. Majority of parents are paying for hostels before their wards can attend school.
No, I think most of the schools now yes shift
the shift system Uko Van der Poel's time was when they decided to eradicate terminate the shift system.
I'm talking about the free SHS. So it came with the yellow and the gold or
the shift system is still there.
Green and
the shift system.
Majority of them have gone back to normal mainstream.
Which class?
Oh, so many of the senior high schools.
Yes, but
I mean to me offhand, everybody.
Maybe we two. Different schools. Different schools and acquaintance. Many of the schools are more Makwane. Acquaintance are more Makwane. In fact, almost be a school 2 months in the almost be in 1 week pen and teachers called strike. Into 2 weeks, teachers were on strike. Into teachers a judge strike now and do 3 weeks or more Makwane. Into syllabus no promo. So you see, there's chaos. Bring about your friend is saying school feeding. Chaos. And the so-called Nanado Abreso. Now the free education was up to tertiary institution to the point say the demonstration including Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo demonstrated against the fact that omo kokododo. Nti omo per fish. There be akukọ na kosua there be of course na be fun omo. Nti they went on demonstration. Here is a situation where we are in the 21st century. Kosua bu Inoma nyina bu ye okoko ye obibia momma obia hwe hwenuare amono amonipa nti free SHS ndie wode aba but it cannot be a legacy in the sense, say, it is not run the way it is supposed to be run. In Crawford are personalizing, and it has been destroyed. We must accept that fact. Indeed, if you are talking about legacy, main legacy, Nanado Danko Kufuado or Betraso, manya are benefiting me. I say, Naminto T-Robium. T-Robo bedding. And I started in 2020.
A boy for a boy bedding.
No boy ding. 2021. And I started some major T-Roto. May ablution. And in fact, it is the most hygienic ever. No, mean, it is the most hygienic. If you talk.
Where I'm muffin and a key.
Oh, my, Sadi, baby, no cross on Americano. Inti ablution is the best way to go. Now, not what no ma boy ding, and we must face facts. You understand? Inti, as we are talking about with sir, your friend is saying, free SHS or the baboon. Sister, and koyi. Inti, the air so regards all the amamuo party nankasa kuropono dodoona. Now, what you shall perform of party mo? It is only Nanado's tenure of office. And MPs best 18 near Chilo 30 something almost say yabre young kobium. Voluntarily almost say yabre young kobium. On my paying for this net here. And tessa, but as we speak, a lot of people are leaving the party. They just want to go and sit back. And yes, decisiveness, no. And at the time of Kwame Nkrumah, all sit a motorway, UP4 catcher and say, who was this cement or see messy? Decisiveness, no. Who are just West. Actually, the Omo catcher and say, on your one side, Kesley have for the young baby corner and saying, I'm saying, Papa also, one of the brothers, on another consultant to the project. Now, time Omoko trust with Nkrumah or deliberate on the Tamamoto way. No. The advice was that, yenye one lane, the fear crack on. Nkrumah insisted, say, we are growing. Population will shoot up. Into see, I near Dachin proper way na ya no. Ube say a bebun kama fires. And pam. He stood on his ground and they did it. Look at what happened. Akosombo the same thing. They almost tunchini gumu. Want to mean ya anyway. I will buy a car. Ye here generators pet. Now ko ye adie kesi we have a bogana car. Ojina so ye decisiveness no. Again, ye benya Ghana Airways. UP4 year. Almost say we have British, France Airways, American Airways coming here. Why must we waste Ghana's the taxpayers' money to go and buy aircraft into a small country like Ghana? And Nkrumah said, Mayor, decisively, he went and then he bought it. He made sure that we had all these aircraft. Again, Kwame Nkrumah can say, Ghana is a shipping line. UP4 said there be shipping line saying, ship will be buy America, France, etc. Britain. Now, and Nkrumah say, yes, a Yankasi airline. Nkrumah Mayenya shipping airline. About 19 to 24 cargo ships. And now, I know, can say, economy up to Japan. See, Yankasa 5 cargo ship. No more, ye de Kwamanone. No more, Crefia Manone. Ye, this is so bank, Ghana for Mutias, Emma Ghana government. But your airways, UP4 Beguno. Your shipping airline, UP4 Beguno. Your friend is saying, industries, factories, are Kwame Nkrumah, AC, UP4 Beguno. Because time we to Atomic Energy Commission. The reactor now, Mama say reactor. You Google research and see what it is for.
Okay.
The reactor that was put at the Atomic Energy Commission, you had to check Kwame Nkrumah free. Wow. Because Kwame Nkrumah, the whole world, he was the most powerful president. And UP don't want us to say this. He was the most powerful. You see, for American president to be giving Kwame Nkrumah information as to what will happen to him, what will happen to Africa, etc., the machination of America, then you must know, say, this guy was feared by everybody. To the point, say, JF Kennedy and Kwame Nkrumah, but they saw him as the one trying to ensure that Africans will grow. That is Kennedy. And so they assassinated him. But he was the one giving Nkrumah information as to things that the FBI and other people were planning. The CIAs were planning against him. President of America, right? So the man was powerful. His vision and his IQ was so high to the point, say, as we speak, we haven't gotten anybody. Indeed, if Dr. Baumia says we need a decisive leadership, it is very true. But can that leader be decisive when the people around him would hound him?
How would you know they will hunt him?
Mami, Kwame Nkrumah. Yeah, they are here almost every president. Say, president per se ye we bankrofo won't I will know or you. So what is I? President need baby now I will know where appointment. And I may say I will know or how because I didn't mean say me now mumu take your opportunity now ye. John Mahama fire upon be a person me boni any another party member. What happened? Obia antias yeda. More haunting me as vice president. Min to me kropo hu me boss. Me ba officer mo tete me te say me nipa hunu bi. Endi say nyame afa kwan bi so whatever it is Mahama be president. Eno no say my sister me no ma fika say me call a Jubilee House. Omo ese me no wo ko no me no wo ko. Manka say bra. Nti wo a wontumi mma. Ena wote ho. Nti say wo free wo fie na wo kɔ adwuma wɔ yi kase hɔ a obi ani hɔ wɔn na ebetua ɔka na nkrɔfoɔ bi afa kyire a create new portfolio na ɔmo apprentice nipa no John te ya na ɔse what ma fire mo a mo yɛ saa appointment no ma fire saa nipa no so ma fire no you understand nti you must be decisive nti Dr. Bawumia if he is going to be very decisive won't hear because you can be decisive but when nkrɔfoɔ no could box you into a particular corner say hey yes how can say this is where my fear lies otherwise for him to have come out to issue that statement say we need a decisive leader that is the way to go and I pray that you will have that strong mind to say I will not people manipulate me because as we sit here the perception is that when he becomes a president some people will be manipulating him.
I won't say Professor Moss, the late Professor Moss, the end of Faton. Okay, time I will know or a campaign Gusonia, dear Emoko statement. We say I will consult former President Rawlings at 24/7, jeopardizing the chances of becoming the president at that time. Right. But a chair almost to Obama no. Or ignore all those things, and on one Kasa became a man of his own. Don't you think that this can also go for Bawumia?
You see, me, if you ask me to assess Dr. Bawumia, I see him as a very, very dangerous person.
Dangerous in what sense?
In a positive manner.
Okay.
I see him as Obia. When you are not transfer, some crofona you perceive say they are bringing him, and for that matter they will manipulate him. I'm sure this is how I feel.
Okay.
Because one, idea yapa ne say, obi be portray say, oh would you sabi we yabembo but we obawe we ne honya den we be bonus here. But within you know say you can beat this person by be a one na won pentokwa. You understand? Because you see I said you tene there. Yenim pefe say I had to say obi mu na ede ne ba. To the point say ora gabi tweet sometime be. No, not wait. It was Japade document.
Oh, okay.
Or say the family will be happy in bringing Dr. Bawumia to lead the party and to also become. And it is in the Japade document also. Okay, so say we must move away from the Akan thing and give it to a non-Akan. Also, Pampa Abema non-Akan. All those things are stated in the Japade document. They knew what they were doing.
It's about what can we? My fa we shemo hand say in case Dr. Bawumia or a friend obeying a running mate. Could it be said to be free Ashanti?
You see, the delay in the running mate, but you should know all these things. What is happening?
Let me be so.
They didn't come. The delay. Presidency main count. What do you mean? Anamukasi yendim. But one something.
What is happening?
You can't put it here. I also come to ask our neighbor family. The fact is that the man is under pressure. I say Obi, but what I feel and I pray for, say, I better say, what pamu for no akotone bemba. That is what I want to see in Dr. Bawumia, because no mere custom is just not the party itself. There are various blocks. Traditional authorities. In fact, they are even the highest contender. They are the highest contenders. Will you traditional?
I don't say you be your henna.
That be
as running mates.
We want our own. And now our own no susuba wa dana di no nso ntino party for fee say ya the way ba amwaye. And nipa vice president ankasa nso anka openo so no eno so akoye boache bidin. Into the blocks are many. Those those whom he will go and show to them say dinu ni no. Almost wo there.
Because I think someone say Nana Kufuado Orban. Who say before Bakakoyi Baumia, nobody thought say and the running mate ebe friaba. But ye bold. Nakofane buy. Kakran party ni jini too.
Yes, Rollins is confirmed the but someone who say be tax office now. Right. But here is the case. Now one say the mills buy the microphone here. And this uncle yabutu, but they managed to coil it in a way. And now mills also you might not do. No, there was one. M said that man is late. After no ye Martin. There was one man be from the north. Yes. You see, yeah, you won't crophobia or musuno. One bet me at there was a to say the Allah Mokan say now when him say during the time. Because I quite to say na nakura kan and it's on record say when I am done, it is Alan's turn. And so bedru ase no e dey me buy. I quite to say no nipa na call from no so you be so ha. You do how was there. Yes, you understand? And Dr. Baumia in his meekness no. I quite to say obu obi na wo yi ana to me obi na wo yi ne kawa afa na beti. This is what is happening. And so the party is not in good standing at all. Otherwise, they will not ordinarily, they will not delay up to this time because the running mate need to be marketed. Where he's coming from, Professor Jena Nopokwajima, it will be difficult for the NPP to maintain the seats that they have in that region. And the people in that region, they vote in 2024, a very massive. Likewise, a mass mufi say ya bremo memano. Almost do know whether MPP or not. NDC because of that woman. That is why the MPP is also rooting say Yemfa Obamra. Now you share how the competition will go. The Dr. Baumia is in a fix. So Kaya, for by every president that will come fresh, there is a tendency for the one who has just left to dictate a certain portion of the governance. But Nanado, you can't do that to him. Nanado wasn't going to allow himself or Orakufo to tell himself, may you say Nanado did or no, the Nadrian. But Omapenko by he is also a meek person, or no way will be a sober, no. And he Kakra, come and say, Braha, Rollins. Chiamoha, they a train and Crofono Mudina Chimo. I said, is it Kojo Pianim? Those guys are hard people. I was a massa. Koho being of now we are president. On to me, you are the president. To catch us own.
So he started to rebel.
This is part of their beef, no. Remember the president so many years. May friend watch us say and say, oh, my beam. Oh,
indirectly, on the church there, also
until now, father didn't. Likewise, Mills buyer, of course, similar thing happened from the beginning. And Mills came to his senses and said, Massa, the people around him also said, Chale, what didn't we are morning call? Yan ya buyer, the idea yeti. And he also Yanjina Brane. And a Mills will say, and I just say, okay, Mills will make Brane. So he started making certain decisions. And I come and say, and I said, oh, they're trying to remember. Until it happens everywhere. Would I say everywhere? In the American sense, it will not happen. Because if you are Democrat, that's why they're president. Republican president, no, has nothing to do with you. By any system, no, sana a party way back, nipa be succeeding or play role. And even if you look at Rollins from the other side, but he wanted to play a role in Kufuor's administration because no person directing on how to go about it. It doesn't work that way. Until Dr. Baumia, I pity him because seriously, he's in a fix.
Yen chipping MAAME's 24-hour economy, Professor Jena Nopokwajima, said it is the key to unlocking employment opportunities in Ghana.
He couldn't have said anything better. Okay. Prof, In fact, if you are looking for Nkrofo who believe in 24-hour economic power, the NPP. You see, majority of them schooled abroad. Majority. And many of them, in fact, not for more crown. And I'm sure you also have friends abroad. They be here Juma more than one. And it is because of the shift system that they have been able to implement it well. And it's mostly in the productive and the service sectors. Service sectors in the sense of, say, deliveries, more horror. And for the same as Alibaba, most are big. Into your Nkrofo okoye adwuma wo ha wie na wosan akoye adwuma wo ha bia 4 hours 2 hours ne no manoma me wadamfo a me lodge with him in one of the states in one of the countries oye na adwuma right o okoye ne masters now oye adwuma attach 2 jobs wo wie no oye ne PhD oye PhD no oye adwuma other 2 jobs attached within the PhD no one of the jobs I know is Down syndrome Nkrofo no you will be brave a brochure now Syrians for ne Nkrofo na si most of them omo problem with that syndrome san kolano enti ebi mo as a result of trauma ne normal enti aban no say UK aban na US aban ye tua san kolano ka. Inti what they do is that some more bad your mom citizenship work minimum and I say a as refugees they assign their children to to take care of them, take them out, go and eat with them. They be on recreational areas for ha until they run shift until madam for work 4 hours a benefit 4 hours not the benefit no or TV or kakra na ye na ye na nam shops morning no manoma. A cabia bebo from any of the shops, eatery, whatever it is. The receipts are printed. Abano at the end of the month. You understand? And yes, I know so. Shift system is a game changer in every economy. But you see, because we are a growing economy, so I'm found productive sector now you be failing. And the productive sector now, if you leave it on the private sector alone, you are going to fail. What it is that Abano must also invest in the productive sector. And to me, so Kwame Despite Dr. Kwame Despite this way and you too ne sanomano on funny pabebri on what profit. Yes, Uberman is castle on fire expanded, but still a profit. Until your expectation of sale employing pabebri will not that he will not meet your expectation. Into what you do, you also as the biggest taxpayers, spender of the taxpayers' money, who be invested taxpayer in a productive sector. And to me, says a t-shirt na abana nkasa, I pay baby. Now what the machines are who go ye produce tell her for one employment, we mo pump from a beer 4 hours or more share or more 4 hours now another set eba. So I said before so me no more pon adwuma baby and no more ba. Until say you say 8 hours a day. The possibility some Nkrofo betumi adwuma 12 hours a day is there. Until we have 443. By all means no at the end of the month work out your ebe you can have a better condition of living.
You betumi abasi best start here to your car in hours.
Yes. Because 4 hours now wakoye ho no. Omo back after the omo back calculate say either say it will go into your account instantly through your Momo or whatever it is. And now say every week, and I say every 2 weeks. Yeah, because a bit of crop and you're permanent. So those days when those farms were the sugar cane in Nomanama, say schools former choir, they go to harvest the sugar cane to feed the Commander Sugar Factory. Tawana a Polugu tomatoes, tomatoes in the Yadriano. Yamakoya and Kolanko tomatoes. So see as we speak, Ghana for Mubo Italy, be brave, from tomatoes. Any berries, nesa, grapes, no. And they run shift. And the abano, apart from say be a productive sectors, say produce, they say tie, bonsa tie, no wako beam. Aboso glass factory, no wako revamp, no beam. Into year produce glass 24 hours, you run a shift. And go for control more motive baby aboso hono. Omo man crying because they have jobs there to do. They make the money. I will be or 10 cry or 3 set no on the same thing. Enti, we won't say there may be a level of equal pay. In the shift system, we don't need certificates. And no, obi biara obetumi a general production line no man eba na wo peke wo hye wo pack and no ye hwehwe. And no so na ma oman etumpon. Nti it is everywhere in the world. Into this 24-hour economy, me, I support it wholeheartedly. But its implementation, private sector, so and forget it. Because private sector, no matter what, if you say you provide security for filling stations, nothing. If you say you provide security for private sector, no, or more person produce, no, yes, maybe you provide some security, but then ensure say the infrastructure are there. The environment is conducive enough for them to operate. But say what the woman could go filling station say more running 24 hours. We can say as we speak, most of the time by 12 o'clock now, cars are hanging and abonti on better fuel. It's limited, and you must even run it to a pointer. Filling stations not be automated. You don't need anybody to stand there to operate it. All these things are part of growing economy, and for us, what will benefit us is in the agriculture sector. Yenria no buy different. But yedria no, na yede no hu machines are yede be process it and add value to it. Abba. Enti time a yetwa ahwede no, yetwa pineapple no, na ye kan nkruma breso sa na not etie. If omo na mo kan abrobe no, most na 99% no mo ye ma. Machines were handmade or the abrobe no shape otwa no the abrobe na shape say no wine ni say. Or wine na yi ne hu kama nipa nsa nka no they share a 10 na obeka. And the things were being produced in Ghana. So what happened is the question. And the videos are there, the factories are there. Can't we revamp it? Into Abrobeno fresh supermarket be fresh. And Nkrumah had made sure say the supermarket were selling our product. The foreign product were just meager. But the normal ye ton we supermarket ni malls ni nyina efia bonten. Yan de ye dua no wo be ko na egu fom ewa atechem. You understand? Until we must conscientize ourselves say there's no more need say ye be kwakoti tomatoes na ebi be pro. Because in Nkrumah breast no tomatoes na ye dua organ say nsuo wom. Nyankopon nim de nti o ya asasane sa. Nti nsuo na ewo tomato no na Nkrumah breast ye friend Sambi Bramco. A soft drink. Tomatoes in nsuo na ye yi. Yes, and wow. Where did we lose all these things? Sanyo, ha. Abion cars name buses ha. Televisions are horrible. Where did we lose all Sanoma way? And Nkrumah created industrial areas for all these things. We share North Kandeshi industrial area. Ukotema, your industrial area. Every region, we had only about 6 regions. That's region beyond industrial area. Until we go back to those basics, 24-hour economy, it will help, but it will not defeat unemployment. And it's employment, you bet to me, as Shemu Kina Padia, are buying and also venture serious into the canning of tomatoes, canning of our produce, everything. One day to 1 factory BOs. There's a name for some. There's a name for it. I've forgotten the name. Microphobia here cannon of a Nyadua. And yes, Nyadua any other product. MAAME, do you know that they don't sell one crowd Ghana?
I remember say adesso so company be almost a dry fruits. Some mango, oranges, and dry. Don't sell it.
They don't sell it here. Yes, Anna, almost more investing in rice. Ghana have foreigners, especially Chinese foreigners. They don't sell it here because it's organic, so they don't sell it here. But yes, and then and when it goes to their country, it's more expensive. In fact, it is ordered. Or dance and be free because it is organic. But so this is the problem we have. And the government, from Muhammad's time to this time, would be there are institutions that have been fighting against the introduction of GMO. But we are saying, say, don't pass laws to encourage these things. And yes, I see the say. would you don't say this time some of the tangerine and cano abanim uchama you will drink you won't see any seed in it and at the obe seed no so would you enye ye and to say your old ones no me work cross na your tomatoes nkitinkiti bi esupi nkitinkiti pa ba kun betumi aso more than 1,000 and then me hu bi ye indigenous tomatoes ni ye indigenous nyadoane tropone sa no mo na eyira why because we have not made conscious effort in developing those areas through farming system aban ebehwe say ye ni say na ho na ye benya feeding na ya kane ya add value na ya di akwama no ne eno na ema 24-hour economy no probably a problem if the government doesn't invest in it and allows only the private sector to take over eno de menji dis ebe adwuma
bizatana we me da ase
no so me da ase
I was here for Mr. Yawasanita no and obeboa mema ye the discussions nyina ye de ebre more na we de mo to hu mema mo another chance a quick one pa na mafa kakra bi ifa kakra bi ana chese ye de dwumede ni nyina abawe 0302243540. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, BIAMAH Soja.
Alankash
Nyanko Ponshira, Papa. Na memo yura Sunday tano. Ana Sunday tano abasopa. Osha genetically modified food. Mwatama GMO na no waka mwatama.
GMO be ensem bebre Alankash we he. Ensem bebre ba mi satano kan ye GMO emi ana me pushing in. Just a second.
Na me pata me kan watem kakra bi na me dia kakra bi awo. You know, genetically modified food no GMO no. One time you can entos in ketingiti. Your friend of course you are there. And no sa entos in this time around we nya biem. And she say am paying for no me any adawo. Na ya ma ye ni akoya ni aye local food no wa e ba boa yen. Mama as Vice President MPP flag bearer. Nama Fatani say, and the Papa Bia Nimua, Obetini Bia Boa or my Dan and Puntuo, because on Nina Adodan Kwakufuado, on what is the economy up and Tamno, I'm a daddy Flosu, a drama Flosu, Patro Boa Aya Dending, and Timatia Ghana for 2024 Yakotwa Yanka Onabuchi Falan for the Chamanti, Nana Adodan Kwakufuado, who train you.
Medase. Genetically modified foods ya Alankash ka ho asemi. Eno no eye abrofo no niam ma ye no mo epeso o mo de behye ye kon. Na mom ye dia ye dua wa ha ne de eye organic. Eno na ye papa. Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, Pacho Udin.
From Isaac Kasafitama.
You, I can't you.
But person maybe sir, Mr. Tano said, Kwame Kuma, all the free SHS, but Northern Region on Kutseno, a legacy. The time, you know, in Ghana, we do even 3 million. When to my the whole Ghana. No, be a ba. Not why yet the whole Ghana free SHS, secondary school free SHS, what's a legacy? Ada na Ghana yana yenya kwen wo radio station yakasa tire ebia yana ye wi wo a wotena wono ba legacy na woda ma wo family mpo oso mo bue mo no na do ba bono oda ye Ghana fo ba bono oda ye Ghana adia the man free station abrochi na dimpo wonyana dam and 7 years Nanado, oh yeah, the free SHS. What today will be a coskuma we and away from that. When our university sees ya, when now you have free SHS now, okay. Now, what a radio and one free SHS, I but no him. Tama, what the cocoa scholarship, what the man cocoa, cocoa, 1 mano, cocoa 4 mano. Yes, Kafuna Waji. No be banos there or by my scafetia scafo na one kwame despite never go school kwame despite never go school Escafani na wamba ko school sisia. Na musa de biana escafumba when we escafumba. How can you select those people? Munja da mun sam na mu kana mu de se nipa no. Na do babo na why order e Ghana fo. Dem yerba na ba na yerba kakabo COVID no.
That's say. Hello, good afternoon.
Obi ama bom dey.
Okay. Udi ni baby afre. Yo yanko.
Mfanti amampa na ya sanita no. Wakasa pa the kasa wakana utu wakasa ma kana niya. Utu wakasa. It enema ekoso no. MPP NDC no. Ya ria beboa. Yanka no krentre ye ho. So wo hwe akwanya na nadu danko akukwa do kwade alanko de chema so a. Uti mu se enada o papa dafa. It is a different ordinary bad doctor who go me odi na chi de neighbor. The same na da na no be dada. And uti Ghana for you who say u pese corruption you try say o ma we mu a MPP NDC yem pake o mu ntai. So we Ghana who pass the now say who go to Obama NDC and MPP name on the fight corruption. And not that one that o yo. Yem pa independent candidate say honorable and could do Martin. Oh, akwa o pese o pese obo man no. And money idea ye no ma we. If you say try say you say go for NDC aba and I go for MPP aba. E suna ye su them. Ta na ye be say su. Wo hwe nsema na ya sanita no eka. Say ahu tro pa o ma mu. Wo ba MPP communicated. You everybody go. That's obi ko bo kro kese. No more travel radios no we decide no. Me say be anything na ma me twe me hu please I was say me me defend this and money man no.
That's it. I was afani adi jumadi nyina besie. Asadaka Siankoma production crew Jordan Adumak Jero Sajima Freeman and I Safo. Ona obo michidom. Amide jumadi ebesomo. Asadaka Siankoma Misa Yao Asanitano. A political analyst. And then the political analysis no wa yene yopo. Edi asire ni kabia makunu Ghana Limited for Adarman obo ichi domi de ba. Kunu phone ro upe bia to aminu ya ba bia to no bia obenya bi wine. Araba Bazen pills, hunchu capsules, Mr. Q and a Ken tablet. Ojo mechi kwa wo mo e wo East Legon Champion Junction. From 0244139176 0204139176 and 0274139176. Kunu for yadamwase. Ola Michael and Edruno so midin edema mi bia makwafo. Eda sese oje bre etie me makrao.